and howdy, folks. Welcome to Courts of Everest, our original D&D campaign. I am Joe Treff, the mildly open to interpretation DM. And joining me this evening are my friends Matt, Vincent, Tina, Cara, Hannah, and Alanna. It really depends on the situation. We're going to play D&D tonight, but before we do, a couple of quick announcements. First of all, we have a YouTube and Instagram, a Threads, a Blue Sky, at AlberonRPG. You can see all of the things that are on our table. Right now, just this beautiful tabletopper that Cara made. Also some Hero Forge miniatures, although very soon we have some new ones coming in, I believe, in like 2 weeks for Campaign 3. We're actually going to have them for the start of the campaign, which is wild. Mostly, not Vincent's.
Damn. So Vincent's is done now, right? Sorry.
Yeah. So you can see that at AlberonRPG on Threads, on Instagram, on all of those different platforms, if people remember to take pictures. Last night we played Starfinder at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every Thursday. We are 165 sessions deep into this campaign. That is a full year longer than planned. There is a distinct possibility that the Wandering Hearts will conclude their adventures before Mosaic Team 5. It's probably not going to happen. It's probably going to be about a 3-session difference, but we'll see where we land.
It started like the week after Alanna and Dan and I joined Campaign 1.
It's the longest campaign. I bet there's like an award that we could win for that somewhere. Anyways, you can go see that over on YouTube. You can also see on YouTube the State of Alberon, which talks about Campaign 3 that is going to follow this campaign either just a couple of weeks or a few years after the events of this campaign.
How much we fuck up.
Yes, very much depending on how this story resolves. It is going to be set across the ocean to the south in the continent of Mythalstream, which is an infernally tinged rainforesty, lots of cliffs and valleys, and it's a very interesting continent that has a very dark history. And we'll explore that a little bit during the Tale of 12 Gems.
Yay! It's going to be super fun.
In which a bunch of idiots.
Or really happy people.
We're just fine.
The Starfinder campaign ends, we are going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade. It is a game called Obsidian Coterie. This is going to take place in 1991 New York. This chronicle will take place across about 3 years of sessions. It will tell the story of a group's hopeful rise to power in New York. On the 17th of January, we will be playing The Crit 2, Morbidity and Mortality. This is a one-shot set in the Alberon universe in the capital of Sarentil, on the continent of Dominion. A airship crashed on a number of interns' very first day at the Healers Guild, and when they stepped up to be the heroes that everybody needed, they were promptly promoted to residents on their second day, which is what happens in real life too. So Morbidity and Mortality will follow those events and take place on the second day of their adventures. I'm really hoping to have we'll just get them through their full residency in maybe 2 sessions.
Speed run residency.
Yeah, exactly. 3 days. That is on the 17th. You can join us.
One of the doctors, right?
We have Monument Studios music and Sirenscape to thank for sound, and that is all the announcements that I have for this week. So it is time for Courts of Everest. And to Cara for the recap.
Wandering Hearts. It's been a while. And when last we played, we left the garden that contained the Archmage, the Crimson Mage, whose name I always forget, but sounds very close to Ori's sister's name.
I can tell you.
We'll get there eventually. Don't
Sorry.
worry. We're all waking up.
Elissarai is the sister.
Yes, we will get there later.
Elissarai is...
We moved on upwards into the tower further, goaded on by Ori's father, coming to the chamber hallway. The most important part is it's of failed bloodlines. And indeed, as we looked at the various bloodlines on display, beings in various state of disrepair could be seen frozen in ice. Humans and elves in, maybe it's just a birthmark. What's on there? It's definitely not anything to be concerned about, and they wanted to be frozen in ice. Indeed, as we moved farther along towards the end of the hallway, we encountered more infernal runes and ice blocking our way, and discovered that only one could get us through. Ori. Almost as if he's wanted further up. And indeed, a more disturbing sight. A bridge 50 feet above a frozen cavern below. Surely it was just a bridge that we would need to cross until we set foot upon it, and skeletons crawled up from beneath to meet us. Thankfully, they seemed to be weenies, and we could just kick them off and suffer no ill, until we realized that if we destroy them on the bridge, they explode and cause vastly more problems for us.
Some of us had to discover this multiple times.
Some of us just kept discovering it.
Some of us killed a guy with gust. One of my proudest D&D moments.
And as we continued along, and Matt kept rolling high, which for us was bad, we encountered more and more and more explodey skeletons. And of course, a very large,
All of the
giant
sins.
skeleton.
So many sins.
All of whom seemed to cry out for their father's attention. Trying not to think about this as we continued battling our way through the bony bridge, we eventually realized that flight and teleportation abilities were hindered the closer we got to the exit. At the very end, with a wonderful confluence of windy spells and bright lights, we did manage to make it through, and Ori, opening the door, discovered a chamber of projections, we hope. Because if it's not projections, that means there are multiples of his father running around there, and that implication is somehow worse. But as we think about why skeletons call Ori father and why there are many copies of his father in front of us, Wandering Hearts, this is where we begin our session.
Thank you.
At least they didn't call him Daddy.
That's true. I had
One of them
control-
was
I
like,
had-
Daddy.
That would be awful considering I have complete control over that.
Father, Daddy. Can I get a
Into a fugue
cigarette?
state, we don't know.
Can I smoke in here?
They just didn't let that one up. They just kept him down there.
Oh no, that guy makes it weird. He needs to stay behind. You should call me father.
Daddy.
So, Wandering Hearts.
Yeah.
For all of you, you have crossed the ritual chamber, and you have made your way to a space that is covered, shelves that are covered in these shards of ice that for you, Valis, especially call out as something akin to the memories that you had lost. Though the shape of these, the intentionality of these, would suggest that the removal of these memories was purposeful. When you peer around this space, give me just one moment, You can see this kind of glow of blue that is emanating out from many of these shards, brighter towards the front where you, Ori, can kind of see your father seated at this desk. As this crystal shard turns on the shelf, you see just different parts, angles of this memory. And then as they go back towards a door near the rear, you can see there is a almost blackness that begins to take them. At first, just a little bit, but almost like veins of infection. They grow darker and darker until near the end, some of these crystals are pure black. And then in the back, through this open doorway, you can see a frosty staircase of icy iron that climbs up to the next floor.
Does the iciness evoke like the ice devils and the other icy dudes we fought in the past? Like, does it have the same look to it?
Yes. This is Stygian ice. The Wandering Hearts, prior to Phoebe joining, had a companion who is familiar to the Hells. And so the Stygian nature of this to the rest of you certainly standing out. For you, Phoebe, given the research that you've done, I would say you kind of know that this is sort of infernal as well.
The crystals that seem to have, like, memories reflecting off of them, does that seem like it's a different method of memory containment than what we saw at, like, the looms and in...
Make an Arcana check, Ori. I'll say for free, yes, it seems different.
just, like, on appearance, it seems...
The color is different. The nature is different. These are not threads. This is a crystal. This is very different in a variety of ways.
And thinking that, wondering what the purpose of these could be, also with the knowledge that Ori's thinking like this whole thing might just be walking into this trap.
Then do not make an Arcana check. Make an Insight check.
Okay.
Yes.
Billy begins to wander over to go peek into one of them, just to see this whatever scene play out.
The closest one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk over to that one, Minka?
Yeah. Is there a clear spot where the black tendrils start?
Oh yeah.
Almost immediately after the first or second kind of row of these things, they begin to get darker.
Okay.
And I would say
My shit.
it's not uniform, but they certainly are getting darker as it goes closer to the staircase. What was your...
23.
You look at these memories. These are things that have not been removed. They've been copied. You've actually seen Cheshire do a simpler version of this, kind of pulling a memory out and keeping it as this luminescent, almost silvery thread. This is a much more complex and maybe not permanent, but longer lasting version of that same thing. Many of these bits of crystal are very mundane bits of everyday memory. You can see sleeping, you can see things that are not especially interesting, but with that insight check, a couple of these really stand out. And Ori, you imagine that these tell a story. For you, Billy, as you get closer to this first memory, you tap on it, and suddenly, for all of you, you can see the hair behind Billy just kind of like there is wind. It is just an arcane presence that sweeps through you, and Billy, all of a sudden, you are transported into this memory. You can see Alornos, Ori's father, in a study, sitting by a magical fire. They are writing at this desk, and they say, Trial 77 is a failure as well. It would seem that restoring power to the boy requires more than mere botany. The memory explodes forwards in a montage of memories. You see Trial 85, failure. Even extract of Feywild roses mixed with elemental water, instilled with Ethereum, will provide no sort of magic. You can see Ori's dad looks down at Ori, who is a child and asleep. Billy, make a perception check.
Was Ori a cute child?
Ugly baby.
You know how sometimes when you look at a kid, you're like, oh my god, that's just that adult but a child?
Yeah.
Or it looks very much like...
Oh, that's uncanny.
Same
stubble.
exact face on a tiny body. Tiny baby body.
The white hair. No, actually, no white hair.
No one take-
You said 27?
Yes.
With a 27, you can see the sofa is this warm red. There is firelight that is illuminating around Ori's face. You can see that behind that there is this kind of cart that is covered in alchemical reagents. There are books. This is a very ordered study. And this is a time where you can see Ori is just a very young child. Going forward, you can see Alarnos now drinking in this same study, though the fire is dimmer and it does not feel as warm. And he says, "It hurts me to hurt him. But like any surgeon, I know that the cure for his condition begins with the first cut." And it flashes forwards again. Trial 152. And you can see Alarnos is the only clean thing now in a swampy, murky camp. He kneels by an enchanted lantern that gives no light. It looks familiar to you. And they say, "A month on, and still this grandmother pine eludes me. I will turn back tomorrow to resupply, research, and return stronger. I will not fail him." It flash forwards again. And you can see him in the study, but no fire burns. They sit in the dark, and they do not write. Instead, they say aloud, "Trial 200. 200. 200 times I've tried to fix the flaws of my fatherhood. And 200 times I've failed you. I'm sorry, Alorian. But I will not give up. This world is a wretched and cruel place for those without magic. When I depart to the lands beyond, I will not leave you for those without magic." And then you see Alarnos sort of gasps because behind him this fireplace into light, and you can see the fire that fills it is not normal. It flickers cold and smells of brimstone. And the memory ends. And Billy, all at once with that of the fire, you are back in this hall of memories. For you, Minka, like the second row is where it gets a little darker.
Was that broadcast for everyone, or was
Just
that
you.
just in my brain?
Did it look like she just got, like...
Javaris.
Yeah, Javaris, or...
A little bit more aggressive than Javaris, but yes, certainly.
Not Javaris, but like, look, she was experiencing a magic.
Oh, brain blast!
Experiencing some kind of an arcane event.
If you touch them, it plays.
Did you see anything important?
I think it was too early.
This whole room's important, Ori.
I know that, but I'm trying to figure out what it's trying to tell us.
I think it's just a record of his attempts.
His attempts.
There's something else here.
I think Minka would go up to the first one that shows darkness, and like, if you just look at the crystal, does it it reflect some portion of the memory, or
You
is
can
it?
see this memory a bit darker. This is like blue ice that has been stained with a sheen of oil. You can see just across it, as it twists and turns in the air on the facets, Ori's father, and they seem to be conversing with the fireplace.
I think maybe this one might have some details. It's where the darkness begins, and I'm assuming that means that's where the influence begins.
Is that
Yeah,
one
the
that's
first the one I
stuck out?
watched ended with
I'm
like
gonna
a
go
res smell.
to the ones that stick out to me for the story.
So you go up to the one that Minka is standing right in front of. And this does seem to glow just a little brighter as you approach it, Ori.
Do you want to watch it alone?
You can watch. We're all here now.
Beep.
Yeah, toss it.
The two of you, whoever wishes to, can kind of surge forwards and touch this, and you are taken at the same moment. You see Alarno standing and addressing the fire now. Who are you? What voice beckons from beyond the flame? And you can hear this voice. When it breathes in, the fire flickers inwards as if it is drawing in breath. And they say, I am the answer to your prayers, Alonos Isaleros. You seek power for your offspring, yes? And you can see Ori's father's fists ball. His skin almost instantly breaks out in a sweat. You can see his pupils are dilated. For you, Ori, with your insight check, they are afraid. But they answer, yes. The voice from beyond says, I believe we can come to an arrangement. Power for your weakened child. And the memory ends, and you are back into this room.
That one was a lot shorter.
I start
any of
touching
us-
them in order.
Do any of us recognize the voice?
Gets handled.
Phoebe, make a flat intelligence check.
No.
Nope, you don't. What was that, Tina?
Oh, I was just saying Valis gets handsy.
I start touching all the memories like
He is
in
getting
order.
handsy in this room. Okay, in
That's-
order. Ori, what are you doing?
Taking that in for a sec, because that confirms that Father was not the one who sought the devils out, but was contacted by the devils. Makes it a little easier to try to not have to kill Daddy. But this is the first one that sticks out. I'm going to go to the next one that sticks out.
So, Valis, as you
Just
begin
gonna
to just
work
get
my way
real
down.
handsy with the memories,
Take a moment.
you're seeing Ori's father just like walking down a set of stairs. You're seeing Ori's father walking the grounds of their estate. You're seeing Ori's father sitting at the dinner table, like eating. There are very mundane scenes in many of these. For you, Ori, if you go directly towards this next one that for you draws you in, this pulses like a diseased heart. The blackness in this is like veins that kind of sink into the material here. It looks almost like Stygian glass. And you can see there is, in fact, blackened sky overhead in the background of this memory. Do you touch it?
Yeah.
You touch this memory and you are transported to this place where there is a blackened sky overhead and ice across every field of view, save in front of Alornos. And you've seen this view before, from a bit farther away, when you had seen the portal open to Stygia in the past. And in front of Alornos, the field of view is dominated by a massive glacier encasing a man. You know this to be Levistus. And you can see bags under your father's eyes, you can see blood under his nails and exhaustion printed across his face. And he sinks into the snow, kneeling, and says, I have journeyed through the hells. I have faced unthinkable evils and broke many devils to tell you this. Levistus, Lord of the Fifth, I agree. I will give you the souls you seek in exchange for power for my children. And you can see in the moment that this last word leaves his mouth, the iceberg lights from within, and the shadows of this man seem to just swallow the light around him. And you hear Levistus speak, but you feel it as well. The light pulses in time with his words, and he says, You made me wait, Alornos, and I am not a patient devil. Set your ritual to work. Collect my souls. And then collect me but one more to prove your devotion. And the memory ends.
I had a bad thought, and I just wanted to put it out there. These are copies, and we've met a lot of copies. Is your dad trying to replicate something like himself?
No.
I think perhaps maybe your father left these here for you to know his story.
Perhaps he hoped to keep a record of his humanity.
Are you sure it's not just research notes?
I think it's a warning. But there are a few more that I think we need to watch. Gonna go touch the next one.
Okay.
You
step
watch the whole
past this one.
series.
This is
Ori's
a
One Piece.
black crystal that is now flecked with blue, almost entirely taken up by the darkness inside of it. And you can see within this memory as you touch it, Alornos, now clad in robes of red, darker than the tones that you were used to. You can see their face is long. You can see their eyes are bloodshot. And they look down at their hands for a long moment, and then they breathe deep. I have built much with these hands, but nothing I could leave on this plane would be a match for you, my son. They look up, and not quite at you, Ori, as you take in this memory, but past you at the ceiling of the Monastery of Dark Mirrors. They are currently kneeling in this space above the opened ritual orb, and they say, I am a monster, but that is all right. I am a monster to scare away that which might hurt you, and they would hurt you. Those final words seem to steal their resolve, and they slam their hands down, and the ritual ignites, and the memory ends. Yes.
Why are the crystals themselves blackened? That feels
Make an Arcana check.
important.
Do I have a memory of my own of that moment?
And Billy, make it at advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Like my own perspective of that memory. Would I remember when that ritual was happening as a child
No,
or as a?
because this was relatively recent. You get the sense that this was just...
Oh, so I wasn't there.
You were not there.
Oh, okay, I thought
That's the one.
That was
I
like you kind of viewing it from the space.
Gotcha.
Was that him modifying the original?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's him saying it to you wherever you are.
Yeah.
So when you went there and you read the words, Alornos Isoleros will commit these souls, that was him placing those words upon the orb.
18.
With an 18, as you look at the darkness that takes over this element of ice, and you being especially familiar with the idea of giving over control, what you are seeing demonstrated within these memories is that there are parts of these memories that cannot be recorded because not all of the control is Ori's father's. You are seeing that within these memories, more and more, there is this infernal influence that is directly and indirectly dictating what his father is doing.
I think there's a reason that some of these are shorter than the others. They're incomplete. The blacker crystals are missing chunks. Time passes too quickly.
Does that track?
And I think there's a gap where somebody else is in control. And we can't see that because your father doesn't have that memory.
The one that I just touched, it had some corruption looking on it,
Mostly corruption at that point.
but it didn't seem like there was any sort of gap in that memory, right?
It's shorter than the other ones. They're steadily growing shorter.
The one I watched showed like decades of work.
Billy, if you are correct, that may mean that Ori's father is being puppeted.
Not all the time, but
I think it has confirmed
the
a few things. Whatever's happening is just part of what's really going on here. My father's just a puppet or a pawn for whatever Levistus is planning.
also he's very vague, your dad. He says they and them a lot. Who's them? Who is he trying to protect you from?
the society he helped build, perhaps.
They, them.
More of a royal they, kind of as Phoebe is stating. The magiocracy of the Rising Storm is a place where power goes to those who have the most magic.
Gonna go touch the next one.
You go and touch.
Ignore that Billy question.
This one is near pure black. There is a single mote of blue on it. Alornos, as you touch this, is looking down at your sister. And you can feel in this memory awe. They look down from a high window, and your sister commands flames into shapes and forms effortlessly in a way that she had never been able to do before. But Alornos sweats, and somewhere in the distance you can hear this infernal laughter that feels as if it's drawing nearer. And then in Alornos' ear, which in this memory is your own, you can hear this voice. But I kept my end of the bargain, Alornos. She was sick, poisoned by the residue of your very work. Worry not. Continue to harvest the tithes of the illness you have wrought, and Alorian may yet see power in their heart. And the memory ends.
Was that the last one?
There is one more memory, Ori, and this one is just a black sliver of ice.
I look over at Valis, and then I look away. Really sad. And then I go touch the next one.
You see just Alornos looking at their hands, but something is different about them. What has happened? You can see from Alornos' point of view, his hands are shaking and now tinged red, the nails long and wicked. And he looks up at the gold-rimmed mirror that sits upon his desk, and you look at your father's face transformed by the breaking of the ritual. His features infernalized, horns protruding from his head. And he says again, I don't understand. And then ice seizes the spine at the tip of their tailbone, and it crawls up to the top of their neck, paralyzing them inch by inch. And you can feel this in your back, Ori, almost a ghost of this memory. And an icy voice sinks in. A witchling broke the ritual, and your soul is now mine, Alornos. But do not fret, servant of mine. We still work towards the same ends. He will have power, whether he desires it or not. And the memory ends. You now stand at the far end of the Archive of Echoes. There is this twisting metal staircase that leads up to the next floor. Up closer, you would presume, Ori, to your father.
Or he's just like kind of slumped by that crystal, just kind of like not saying anything, looking
How long
very.
has this taken so far?
In total, this is taken. Are you trying to short rest?
Yeah.
I would say you're about 25 minutes into a short rest.
Damn.
Billy's
Cheshire-
like about to touch the last crystal.
Cheshire,
and
you are the only
she's
person
already
who has
like,
not been asking questions or doing anything. So at this moment, you and you alone are about that close to a short rest. Or a long
Nice.
rest, I suppose, depending on how you want to do this.
Hell yeah.
Billy, you were saying?
Billy's like about to touch the last crystal and sees like Ori's reactions like
Wandering Hearts. Ori, kind of slumped by this shard of ice. What are you all doing? You are tired. For what it's worth, you are now about an hour away from exhaustion.
Phoebe says, confrontation at this stage is not just one with your father, perhaps not one with your father at all. It is a confrontation with Levistus. Are we ready for that? Strong enough?
Have I finished the series?
At this point, you finished the complete unabridged series.
Damn, you got the
Cutting all the
director's
filler arcs.
director's cut.
There's one where Alarnus is at the beach.
You even got the scene
The
where they're
festival
fucking in the boat, and he's like, "Smeek."
I'm quite injured at the moment. I don't know if I can survive another fight right now.
How will we rest?
Carefully.
Where is the potion that we have used 3 swigs of?
Oh,
You mean the lantern?
Yeah, the lantern.
What lantern?
3 swings of a lantern.
I'm gonna like hold it up.
Oh. Can you
Check.
take a look at this lantern? We found it but couldn't quite... It
Cheshire,
heals us, but...
Evaluate this lantern.
I believe you did already.
I was not here for
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
no.
that's
I think we
true.
all
Cheshire.
tried,
That's true.
except
Specific
for
Everyone was
Cheshire.
too dumb to figure out what the thing was because we needed
Or tired.
Cheshire.
We tried really
Cheshire was
hard.
playing dead for that.
Absolutely. Go
We
ahead
found
and
this
make an
lantern
Arcana
off
check.
of the fallen angel. We know it can heal, but I think it has more uses. But it only has 3 charges
Not
left.
great for me, but that's a 24.
That's still better
The
than
24.
Significant.
That is a full 13 higher than the next nearest person. Cheshire, as you look at this name almost sings itself into your mind. This is a silver lantern of hospitality.
Oh.
It is one of a set that contain a number of charges. If you were to have a full lantern with all 3 of its charges, you could spend, or sorry,
6.
6 charges. If you could spend 3 of the 6 charges to restore 6 spell slots.
Damn.
You could also spend 2 charges. I know, as you guys were doing it, I was like, oh no. You could also spend 2 charges to cast Greater Restoration, or a single charge, as you have all found out, to cast Heal for 70 hit points.
You felt
No
so good,
components
though.
required. It did.
When you say 6 spell slots, does it mean like 6 levels of spell slots?
You
or-
could get a 6th level spell slot back. You could get a 5th and a 1st. You could get a
Gotcha.
4th and a 2nd,
Nice.
etc.
Is it all? Does it all have to be the same person, or could you like divvy them? Do we know?
I would say with that, you can divvy them.
I, for one, am quite low on spell slots. Those slots that I use to.
Yeah, I've seen the slots in your belt.
I am sure I'm not
Owls
the only
need
one.
pebbles.
Perhaps if we
Stones.
cannot rest, perhaps this would be a wise use of the final 3 charges.
Who would use it?
We should assess that together.
Because it would only... If you were to share it, it would give you like 3 of you a 2nd level spell. I say that in... non-rulebook.
Scientifically, magic science.
3 of you could regain lesser elements of your arcane abilities back, or 1 of you could regain your mightiest arcane ability.
Yes, thank you.
I will take my mightiest arcane ability back. I will
Say that, but
expend
not like a
3
lawyer.
charges to restore all of my spell slots. Thank you.
Here's another
Takes away.
choice. We could attempt to rest.
It's an iron staircase.
Yep.
We know iron can repel Fae. I mean, because I think about it, does iron have anything to do with devils?
Make it.
Infernal iron.
Oh gosh, that's a tough. Make a religion or arcana.
Isn't
check
there
your
like a whole
choice.
thing about like everything is metal in hell?
How
The music.
How fey, Billy touches it.
Poisoning.
How fey do you have to be?
Billy, you touch it and you don't feel a thing, except for a pretty good
This
amount
is
of
not a
cold.
safe
Apparently-
place to rest.
Let's go with
Right.
religion.
I think this is cold
We
iron.
can't rest here.
Well,
Not here, certainly, but perhaps another place farther back.
Iron has
I
to
don't
do
think-
with
Going back with
devils
Daddy.
in that
We can't go back.
they're found together sometimes.
Okay, so I am okay.
One more to prove the worth.
I'm
Who's
okay.
the one other soul?
I am also relatively okay. I feel able to cast
In the
some
memory.
spells of magnitude.
What
I
members of
can-
your family have we not seen?
Mom, it's Mommy.
I haven't asked that yet. That was I was gonna ask Dad what happened to Mom, but that makes
I think now you don't have to.
yeah. Or he's probably putting those things together, and yeah.
I could probably restore us in vigor, and someone else take the arcane restoration. It would be non-perfect, but it'd be something. We also have those potions,
That we have taken no swigs of.
so we can restore somewhat.
I would probably be okay for perhaps one more fight. I can do one more big thing.
Bare minimum, I need to finish this short rest in order to be a viable help at all.
I don't see the harm in that.
Your verdicts are gone.
Yes.
There is no harm, I suppose, but that does put you guys about 45 minutes away from exhaustion. So just for what it's
What
worth.
is
Cashier's
that?
also very tie-tie. Would like to go sleepies.
Does short resting push off exhaustion, or is that how
No,
that works?
It's a long rest
It's a
thing.
long rest.
Now, exhaustion doesn't come automatically. You do get to make Constitution saving throws every hour. So
We start making Constitution saving throws in an hour
In 45
for,
minutes.
Yeah.
or in 45 minutes now for
An hour and 45 minutes. So we take our short
exhaustion.
rest, and then it'll be 45 minutes. So we have an hour and
you
45
can
minutes.
short rest into an exhaustion if you really want to.
Perfect.
2 short rests.
It is
go!
it is my opinion that we should find the safest corner of
There's
anywhere
no
that
safe
it is possible.
corner here.
I agree, but we are also not safe if we are completely depleted.
I think it's gonna look up the stairs. Is there like a door, or is it just like a staircase
Make a
into
perception
the
check.
abyss?
It's weird.
Oh, I love that answer.
Wait, like weird with a Y?
It could
Maybe.
be.
Okay, that's poop on the dice, but my perception's
That's gross. You should
pretty
watch that.
okay.
Maybe next time don't store
16.
them. You know.
16.
Yeah.
You look up, and as you do, you are looking at sort of the polished tiles of a floor, and it should be a ceiling. It really should be a ceiling up this kind of 30-foot step. And so you kind of blink, and you are now looking at a chandelier, and it's different, and it's changing. And you can hear some movement. You can hear some sound, but what that might be with the 16, hard to tell.
Okay, news. I think some sort of magic similar to what was happening with the ice and the gravity is happening upstairs, but it's a lot worse. It's maybe akin to what was happening in the hut, where things don't line up with things. It doesn't look good.
Make an Arcana check. Make yours at advantage, Billy.
It's probably whatever infernal creature is now commanding my dad's
23.
half corpse.
Meat puppet.
Yeah.
Billy, as you kind of go over to the stairs, what Minka is talking about sounds an awful lot like the hut that you now have sort of ownership over. And as you go up to the stairs and you look up, you can feel the movement has a similar intentionality. And it's similar to the hut when you found it, though more malicious in its movement. You recognize that you are looking at an arcane maze. And the rooms are shifting, the halls are shifting. You imagine, with that check, was a 23?
Yeah.
Probably gravity is not a constant there either.
Oh, we don't want to rest. That's going to take forever.
But Billy, similar to your hut, that would indicate that many of these spaces are demi-planar in nature. And you can do with that information what you wish.
So remember how the hut kept switching around and we would get lost all the time? If you find a chair up there, you might want to look in the pillows.
Why can't we rest here? If
Well,
there's
if
a
there's
maze in front of us?
giant maze up there and we rest now, we're going to be even more delayed. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to need to sleep at some point before fighting off against the Stygian master of hell.
This
Can
is
we
just
sleep?
like
Why
in
don't
the
we do it
forest.
now rather than gamble with where we should.
I
end
don't
up.
want
Yeah.
to sleep for 8 hours here.
Why
We
not?
can't rest here.
Nobody does.
What if one of those is safer?
What if they're not?
Nothing here
We
is
don't know.
safe.
But
But nothing is
As
attacking.
they say, the devil you know versus the devil you don't.
Yes, nothing is attacking us right now
It's
here.
weirdly literal here.
That's not true.
So,
What do you mean?
Has the noises on the other
As
side of the
soon
door
as we've
died
entered
down?
the
after
tower.
we
No,
come
they're pretty
inside?
constant, and you
Okay.
get the sense with what Billy says,
Mm-hmm.
you are hearing these sort of planar magic that is shifting things around.
Other door.
That whoosh. The other door.
The daddy door.
The daddy
Oh
door?
no, there's still a lot of sound coming from over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said that it stopped when eventually.
No, they're not banging on the door, but you are still hearing the father.
Okay. But
And
the
it was
door
just
is
a
bolted.
regular
They're not
ass
like
door,
trying to break
right?
it down.
Correct, they're not
right?
trying to break
like
it down.
a magic portal or
No.
anything. It was just a door.
A door, but we put
Correct.
like a bolt over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll hold for 8 hours.
But they're not banging against it.
They're not.
Not yet.
so how about this?
Well, in that case, we just move forward. Like,
The two of them only need 4. Split the difference. It won't help all of us, but you'll get
What's the
some
point?
rest. Maybe use.
What's the
The-
point?
So at least some of us aren't completely destroyed.
And then what? What are we doing now?
I mean, you're leading the charge here.
We have to confront your father on some level, and assumedly that this is his study. Then he
You
must
saw
be
the
on other
memories.
side.
If we go, we're going right into the trap.
Well, yes. So the question is now: do we try to rest before that? Do we just
I vote
barge
yes.
forward?
Or do we turn around and leave to avoid the trap?
If we begin the process of resting, the two of you gain priority since you don't have to rest as much.
Ori, I am sorry, but none of us can make this choice for you.
How can I make this choice? Well, I didn't want any of this.
No. I think many of us do not want the things that happen to us.
I'm sorry that they did.
I can't make this choice. This is... I go and I kill my father, and then what? I'm still contracted to Levistus in some way. There's some greater plan that we don't know about and that we're walking right into. I can't do that.
well, to be fair, it doesn't sound like that goes away if you just walk away.
If we confront your father, perhaps we can save him. And yourself.
He seems like a very smart man. Perhaps he might know of a way of us to help him. But he might be beckoned to try to fight us first, but if we can try not to kill him, we can maybe find out from him how we can help him.
Billy's gonna.
I don't think the only answer is to kill your father.
What can you do to restrain fiends? Do any of you have any magic capable of doing something like
In-
that?
I can send
Restrain
them back
what?
to hell.
Fiends, devils, infernal beings.
In this moment, not a lot, but given enough time, perhaps something.
I fear I also will not be useful in that regard. However, if we were to rest, I could perhaps dominate one. I apologize.
Billy is gonna look around for the sigils that we've seen in the tower before, because there's an archmage downstairs.
Yeah.
That'd be helpful.
I've been looking for them. I haven't seen any though.
Yeah. It's hard
There's a Sleeping Beauty downstairs. We can wake her up.
We just know it's
That was like-
upstairs.
You do
so
not
she
see
will-
any.
Yeah, they're still. Gotta get up.
You imagine that the structures that you're looking for will be very obvious. To hold a creature of that power in such a prolonged state of stasis would require almost a monument. For part of that is that this entire tower in arcane ley line, but it would take likely a floor in and of itself.
Would a good place to hide those sigils be a maze?
Or
Wouldn't be a bad place.
We could get reinforcements.
Also, most magics that perceive don't work interplanarly, right? Most of them are interrupted by them.
Most magic
What?
that what?
Perceive from afar.
It makes it much harder.
If we go into the maze, we'd at least get some obfuscation. It's not ideal, but it might put us in a better spot than right here.
And we could maybe find the sigils.
I wish Rez was here. He'd know more about
arguments, but
paths.
again, going in, we run the risk of finding worse things depleted and then exhausted.
I'd rather do that and wake up what's-her-face downstairs.
It's like they're all bad options, but Wandering Hearts, you are about 30 minutes away from being exhausted no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So-
Lily's like kind of slowly making her way up the stairs and
Okay.
like, shall we,
No.
I've started setting down to rest because no one's convinced me that we should not sleep here.
The two opposite cameras. Billy takes one step, clang, on the stairs, while Valis, clang, comes down on the ground.
Okay.
Phoebe kind of sidles up to Ori and says, perhaps resting will help you process.
I don't think it's a good idea to rest here. I think that it's part of the plan to get us tired. And if we stay and wait, it's going to end poorly. The
This
more
is-
time that we delay.
This is ending poorly no matter what we do.
If part of the plan is to get us tired, it has succeeded. We can only do what we can with the information in front of us.
is there a door? Or is it just, like...
This is what I asked before.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just woobly.
It's woobly. How woobly is
Perception
it?
check, Billy.
Timey one.
What?
Make a perception check.
Perception check.
Arcane wooblies.
It's like trying to look into
That's
like
my
a
favorite
tricky
kind
mirror
of
and you're just like,
movies.
Arcane Wooblies.
28 for the arcane wobblies,
With a
please.
28, as you look up with a slightly more attuned eye than Minka, you can see that there are these floating platforms and mirrored corridors that kind of drift and float, not as directly as the sort of moving space within the guild hall that you had been in, not with the same sort of randomness that the hut had originally. This, what Ori was saying about a plan to tire people out, that's what this maze is. And there should be no mistake made about that. This is designed to lose people in it. That being said, what Minka is saying holds a good amount of truth as well. What is lost is not easily found. And so if you do wish to take a rest, perhaps there is a space, while certainly dangerous, could be rendered more safe by you all being there.
I have an option. What she said about the maze works. It's demi-planar. It's going to obscure somebody. It's probably not going to obscure whatever's going on with his father, so he'll at least know, but not many other things will. And it's constantly moving, but there's order. So if someone were to be good at keeping track of locations and knowing where they are at all times, we could potentially navigate it a lot easier than the hut. And I do have a spell that could give us a little bit of buffer between whatever's in there. It'll last a long time.
I think we should step into the maze and then find a place to rest with him. I know it sounds crazy, but Ori's dad wants us in there. He's not going to fish us back out. And it will put some meaningful distance between the perils of the tower and our final destination. It's not a great idea, but it feels weirdly safer than being asleep in the middle of the study.
I'm mostly just smiling because it's funny how hard go up or no is.
I'm just stuck
With
on our
this
final
party,
destination.
Yeah.
Rest or no rest
Yeah.
is also.
it's
That's
a
true,
very
that's true.
difficult conversation every
Yeah.
time.
Oh, look. Talon knows my idea.
Do we put it to a vote?
I think we should just put it to a vote. Whatever idea there is, there will be downsides, and it'll be best if we all follow the same plan. I vote we sleep here.
Up in hut.
In the maze?
Whoosh, wing, maze.
Cheshire was right. We need to keep moving forward.
Cheshire said stay here.
You said move forward!
Joshua was right. We're all tied.
There's this moment where Ori's just like, I don't want to agree with Cheshire, but I guess I have to.
And it says, wait, that's not.
I like to imagine
Cheshire's, like,
rewinding
on the floor.
Cheshire, like, minor illusion those words into Ori's ears.
So wait, what do you
Is it
vote?
3 against 3?
No.
I will do
no.
as the party does.
And what do you? What do you vote?
I want to. We don't want to rest in this room.
I start gathering my stuff.
Gather your
I
stuff.
think you all are dumb, but I will do as you do.
Yes, that is very true. You are all mildly foolish, but at least we've lived this long, so there's something to
The
that.
first monster, if we encounter one before resting, is on you. I will not help.
That's fair.
Because I didn't get my short rest, so I'm useless anyway.
Did you not?
Cheshire, as you say that, you say, and that sigh
Feels so good.
completes your short rest, as it does bring all of you within 15 minutes of exhaustion.
Let's go.
But Cheshire, you do feel a little bit better having told Minka off.
I do, actually. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna start
And I'm going to maintain it. I'm not going to say anything.
There you go.
That's fair.
solemnly making my way up the stairs.
So-
Minka will start half trotting up the
Billy's
stairs.
like already at the top. Like, do I go first? Do you go? I'm better with chaos. That
Cast a
looks...
healing spell on myself as we walk in.
How is the
I'm just
railing?
gonna take care of that.
The railing, cold.
Okay,
very cold
but like
to the touch.
grabbable.
Yes, but like cold to the point where if you're grabbing with your bare hands and if you're perspiring from the combat that just happened,
Yeah.
you're like sticking to it in places. But yeah, you can grab it if you wish.
Cheshire is trudging at the back.
Okay. You make your way one by one with, it sounds like, Billy at the front.
To be clear, I don't like me here.
Ori's behind, but keeping an eye out, but
I'll go
not
first.
not as eagerly
No.
not running up the stairs, but not slowly going up.
So it's Billy, Ori, Minka,
Billy doesn't want to go first, but Minka
Valis,
shouldn't
I'm in the
go
middle.
first.
Phoebe, and then at the very, very end is Cheshire.
Full on dramatic dragging feet.
So this
Cheshire,
is
do you need help walking?
No.
clank, clank, clank.
Are you
You
so loud?
step up and into the inversion labyrinth. Billy,
Yep.
as you are leading the way,
Yep.
make a survival check, please.
But
Now, before you do that, somebody can assist if they wish.
Nope.
If they want to, because as you get to the top of the stairs, there are hallways that just go by at like the speed of light. There are hallways that stop, and they're upside down. They turn 90 degrees and then up. It's hard to kind of predict. So if somebody wants to use perception to try to spot like because some of these things
Can I
as they
try
go
to
by,
see, can I try to discern if there's like a pattern to it?
use your eye for detail.
Can Phoebe from the back do perception, or is she too far away?
I would say you're probably too far away. It's a pretty narrow staircase and it winds up.
Even with owl eyes?
Even with owl eyes, they don't see through the rocks.
How injured is everyone right now?
Billy's
I
actually
am
pretty
not
okay.
injured.
Okay.
27.
Nice.
Oh, I just healed myself a
Managed
whole
to
bunch.
just push a bunch of guys off.
Oh, survival.
I'm only a little hurt now.
I'm
Billy really doesn't want to be in the front.
3/4 of the way. Or good.
Very nice.
Oh.
I guided to not.
Billy has said don't want to be in front, but Minka should not be in front.
Ori was walking up the stairs.
Yeah. You could just let Ori go.
Billy, roll a d100.
It didn't though.
It's an interesting thing that happens when you crit fail and then Ori rolls a 23 to help.
27.
No
27
one
to help.
confirmed. I said Billy does not want to go first, and everyone's just like,
I
yep.
tried, Billy.
I know you should not go
Ori's
first.
brooding, and Ori did go.
Yeah.
What is
I
happening
think
right
Phoebe
now?
was just waiting for Ori to
18.
walk forward.
18.
The whole thing is just breaking down.
Billy's trying to push.
Only just now.
I still feel like I feel more like we
18.
voted
Don't stick
wrong.
your hand in there.
Ori, you can see a hallway kind of flying towards you from out in the darkness. There's something weird about it. You can't quite tell what it is. As it gets close, and you can see Billy getting close to getting ready to like jump out and onto this platform, you notice that what is off about it is that the walls themselves are mirrored, and beyond that, gravity shifts within this hallway. Right as you are about to warn Billy, you are a bit too eager. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh, can I try to grab Billy before?
You can
seeing
make a
it
strength saving
there?
throw at advantage, please. And the advantage is what you get for Ori's success.
So I make an advantage.
yes.
Okay.
Plus 5.
With a
Is
14,
it, wait, is it a strength save?
it is a save.
19!
That is just barely a success.
Oh my god!
As this all goes by, the momentum almost sucks you into the hall and then just takes you into the darkness. But Ori grabs you. You are kind of banged against this space. You do take 19 points of damage.
Good god.
And that is force damage, as this hall that hits you entirely illusionary, just magic that just strikes you and passes through you, though not without harm.
Wasn't damage from a spell, right?
It was.
Ah.
You have resistance to that.
So
So
half
half
that.
of that.
5. That is 9 points of damage.
Did I feel like my aura just kind of helped there? Like, can I, knowing that
Sense.
there was a possible spell there, can I make an Arcana check to figure out what spell that was?
Yes, but I will say you are looking at hallways and things like flying through these like non-dimensional spaces. This feels pretty magic as a whole.
It's like the Monsters Inc. room with all the doors swinging around through.
Kind of similar, yeah. Not it,
But
with
like
the exception,
hallways.
but and then just in darkness. When you get to the top of this, it is like
So
you
in
are on a
Space
stone
Mountain.
platform in darkness.
Sorry
But
to
yeah,
figure out what's going on. Okay.
So I'm back on the
careful.
platform with everyone else.
I'm going to take a better look
disappears.
now that Billy
you are
is
back
not
on the platform
dying.
with everybody else, and there is just darkness in front of you. But Billy, you do see in the distance, it is like there is a tendril unfurling. It is a hallway that just curls out. This is like a Tim Burton hallway unfurling in front of you. It is long with high ceilings, lit low, with these huge chandeliers on top there, like 30 feet across. You can see dozens of candles flickering low on these spaces. And then along the left side of the wall, there are a number of velvet draped frames, perhaps mirrors, perhaps paintings. Along the right side of the room, there is a velvet rope that runs between these bronze pillars to form a walkway towards a dark, raised stone dais about 120 feet in the distance, just bathed in shadow. You can barely see it for how dark it is towards the end of the room. It is like the light of that last chandelier doesn't quite reach.
I think I banged my head really hard. Do you see that? She says to Ori.
We see.
You certainly do, and the hallway unfurls and unfurls and unfurls until it just connects with the platform.
And it's a
And it is
straight
like a perfect straight hallway that has always been here.
So no maze?
shot. Well, if we're going right into where they want us to go, then why would they want to delay us through a maze?
If the maze has always been here or was installed for purposes other than this. Yes?
Wait, I'm confused. It looks like we're just gonna walk into the maze with this hallway. I don't
I don't know.
think it's not the maze.
Because the maze has the shifting of rooms stopped.
I am
You
the
just see
one
this
that
one
they
room
want
kind
to
of stretching out
continue
in front of
through.
you.
Yeah. The
Is it
shifting is
like,
no longer happening.
as far as we could tell, is it real? Like,
Make an Arcana check.
There's there are no defenses right now because they don't need to defend
11.
against the one that they want to enter.
Hard to
I
tell.
am the one that they want to enter. Therefore,
Make a
they
perception
are
check.
opening the door.
that makes
I'm
sense.
about to just
Okay,
walk
so
up this hallway to
Billy
sit
just
down
like stands in
spot.
front of Ori again and sees what
Finally
happens.
understand what you were
19.
saying. He's having a hard time processing.
Minka, as you look at this room, it connects and feels real. You can feel the air pressure kind of change around you. The smells change a little bit. But there are flickers along these kind of curtains, underneath the curtains, in fact, that are almost certainly illusionary in nature. There are things hidden behind these curtains, but those things are not real. And at the very, very end of this room, with that perception check, you see a figure swathed in dark robes, almost like a burial shroud. There is sort of a feminine curve to the figure, but at this distance, it's really hard to make out too much more than that.
Shadow Lady.
What? Ah.
Do you
No,
point
please.
it out?
Go ahead.
Yes.
We're going into
Minka,
the
like,
maze.
so you're like all now on this kind of platform. Minka crowds over and just points past you. And Ori, with your eye for detail, you can certainly see your mother, wrapped in a burial shroud, seated at the very end of this hallway, and you can hear in your mind, "Come, child, stay with me. Let me show you happiness again." And because it is 8:05 and a good place for us to take a quick break, before you enter this next space, we're going to step away for a quick break. There's going to be a countdown on your screen. We will be back at the end of it.
Damn, we're
See
gonna
you
have to
then.
kill Mom before Dad.
That's not Mom.
we're back. Thank you for sticking with us through the break. If you did, if not, welcome to D&D, and you're a part of it now. So you all now are within this long hallway with high ceilings lit low with these massive chandeliers. For you, Ori, across this space, beyond these paintings and sort of frames that are covered by this fabric, almost velvet that drapes across it, you see, wrapped in a dark burial shroud, your mother, who beckons you into this room.
Can I just... Sorry. Phoebe's gonna use Revelation in Flesh to be able to see invisible stuff.
Ooh. You what's the distance on that?
It's a cool name for an ability, by the way.
60
Yeah.
feet.
It's pretty metal.
It's pretty nice.
My eyes turn black or become writhing sensory tendrils.
Ew.
So
All of a sudden.
Which one?
your owlin eyes suddenly all the way black, and you can see into this darkness 60 feet behind each of these frames, invisible, suspended in the air, there is a small stone that seems to be some part of these frames.
While Ori is having the interaction that's about to happen, can she just sort of unobtrusively fly up and inspect one?
Sure. Or what are you doing?
Taking in the fact that seeing Mom for the first time in like decades. Is it actually Mom?
Make
Because given my current understanding, this is not what I was expecting to see.
a perception check.
I don't remember your mom as just being from the Shadow Realm.
Well, also the fact that
My mom
Ori
is
is now like, oh, Dad killed Mom. That is a 30.
With the 30, you look past these spaces. You see Phoebe kind of unobtrusively making their way off to the left, and what you look at is almost a perfect illusion of your mother.
Is anyone left the platform yet?
No?
It's an illusion.
Phoebe.
Well, Phoebe flew up, but she hasn't put her claws on anything. Talons.
Oh.
Are we gonna go in?
We need to keep moving.
Phoebe's gonna call down and just be like, there is something invisible up here. One moment, please. And look at
That's not a real person.
Slight tear that Ori wipes away.
For you, Phoebe, as you fly up to this sort of invisible stone, it is almost like a pearl that is about the size of a marble, suspended about a foot behind each of these frames. And as you get close to the first, 60 feet away, there's like 2 more frames between you and that range. And as you get them closer, a similar sort of stone is behind each. And as you near this and you get within like 20 feet of it, suddenly the velvet away just becomes part of the shadows, bleeds into the substance of this space, and you can see, instead of a mirror or a painting, this illusion. And it is of Ori as a child. You can see Ori sitting at this little picnic with a family. You've now seen Ori's father, and so you can pick him out, though much younger, much happier looking. You see a woman who is almost certainly Ori's mother, based on where she is sort of seated. You see the sister that, Phoebe, you have not met, but the rest of the Wandering Hearts have encountered, and they're having this lovely day. They're seated within this field. There is no rain. There is no astral eclipse. There is just sun and sky and food and laughter. This is a wonderful memory.
So we've seen the research notes, and now we have the family photos. Truly Ori's father's office.
So Phoebe is just going to be like, here, behind these frames, more memories. This one seems quite happy.
Alright, so this is just another picture?
No. I think it's a memorial chamber. I'm gonna walk forward. Really sad.
You walk forward. Valis, you walk with Ori. Who else is walking with Ori?
We'll walk in.
Okay.
Minka. Everybody?
I will be last.
Okay.
Billy follows.
Billy, you follow, and Ori, you lead into this room, and as you do, every time that you step past a row of these, the velvet just recedes, and you see in each of these frames a beautiful memory. You can see yourself with your sister and your mother and your father, and based on how you looked just a year ago, and it strikes you, these are not memories. These are illusions. And in your mind, or you and only you hear, everything is an illusion, my child. Stay with me, and you could be my child forever. No pain, no fear, no responsibility.
So if this is the maze, do we want to just set up camp here?
This certainly seems to be the safest location we have discovered so far, although
No.
perhaps not the most comfortable to be in.
Please, can we keep moving?
I feel less safe in this room than the
It's like,
last.
how is this any safer than the one we were just in?
It's on a
There are no
day.
skeletons at the door.
Or he's gonna
That
keep
is
moving.
true.
Okay.
The illusions beckon us to stay.
Or you
We
get
should go.
closer to
We don't
this
hear that
figure.
it's...
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
That's
Good
what
beer,
we're
no.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yes, what we should actually do, but you don't know that.
I thought that was.
This room seems cozy to us.
Yeah, just like, it's just
Yeah.
it's just creepy.
Creepy.
Do the rest of us see the illusion of the lady?
As you get to about 60 feet, for those of you who don't have exceptional dark vision, you begin to see the outline of this figure. And as Ori gets closer and these forms just away, you can all see these happy illusions. You can see picnics in the park. You can see like long nights that are spent together around a fire. You can see places where all of them are accepted and loved, and most importantly, together.
Why wouldn't you want to stay here?
It's not real.
It's fake.
Let us move on then.
Okay.
So Ori, you get closer and closer to this figure, and you draw to within 5 feet. You can smell the same perfume that your mother wore. You can feel the sort of presence that she would have. Even if she was close and behind you, you could feel her, and that presence is here now, but you know that this is an illusion. But she says one more time, stay with me. Please don't reject me. Not you too.
Can't. I'm gonna walk forward.
Or you reject this perfect illusion. And in doing so, the darkness in front tears open, and you can see a hallway through the ragged parts of this almost bleeding velvet behind. You are still within a maze. And this is a space that could have very easily swallowed you. This is not a good place to sleep. This is not a good place to stay. Stay with me. The
Let's go
voice
into the
feels
maze.
more insistent.
We'll be
Out
safe
the
in there.
bow and just having it a little more ready.
But are you making your way through?
Yeah.
Is there a door on the other side that we can see?
It's a hallway. And then as you kind of pull parts of this velvet aside, there is in fact a door. Or are you leading them in?
We need to keep moving.
Lead the way.
Going in.
Or make a survival check.
Guidance.
Hell yeah. It's a plus D4, right?
1d4.
Hey, every little
Listen.
bit counts. Alright.
Every little bit counts. Guidance is often the difference between...
Oh!
Oh boy.
Survival?
Oh, boy.
Is that a trained
It's a
skill for you, Ori?
9. No, it's not a trained skill.
But he
for
does
me.
have that thing where he will always
How did you
remember
survive
when he-
this, Law?
You said a 9.
I do have my
Sometimes
yeah.
reliably, but not
I
this one.
am good with directions, but
Okay.
not
You roll a
particularly with survival.
Should have
better
been more
than a
specific
natural
with
one.
lead the way.
It's better than a natural.
I'm not naturally proficient with survival because I don't have magic.
Or you walk down this hallway, kind of tearing the last vestiges of this velvet across. It bleeds shadow that kind of almost stains your hand, but you can shake it away, and you step into the space, and maybe 20 feet away, there is a doorway. Every step that you take, you dread what could come next. You've already been faced with specters of your past, with illusions of a fake, possible future, perhaps. What could come next? And then you get to this door. Do you open it? It is just a simple iron door with a sort of ring that you can pull to pull it open. No lock.
I'm looking back to make sure everyone else is ready, and then I'm going to open it.
Billy is keeping an eye out for interstitial spaces where to put a certain tiny dome hut and maybe rest.
Interstitial spaces.
Like, there's transitionary spaces, like the hallway and the hut, or like other places that.
This
like,
hallway that you're
Liminal
walking
spaces.
down,
Liminal spaces.
right before this door that Ori is standing in front
Interstitial
of.
is good.
Interstitial is also,
Yeah.
and they're different, but interstitial is actually more correct here.
Because it's between the interstices.
Right. It's not meant to be a space to transit between. It's actually purposefully not.
Oh.
It's something that holds things together. And here in this space, you are in one right now. The door that Ori is standing in front of will lead to something beyond this, but you are in a literal hallway, but also a magical one.
This might be a good place to rest. We're in
Fine.
between.
Are we still in the illusion hallway? I think I'm a little bit
No,
confused.
we went
Yes.
past it, tore through the illusion.
Okay, now we're in a different
We're
hallway.
in
Yes.
the
Thank you.
next.
We're
yeah.
in the
Ah,
interstitial
yes.
space.
Okay.
Okay.
In the interstitial
We're in the
space.
space between that hallway and what lies beyond.
This is just long stone floors, stone walls without windows, the ceiling very short in this hall, only about 10 feet.
This is like those green hallways in the hut, but not. It's a void, which is good for us, I think, if we wanted to just recover
Avoid
here
something.
for a little bit.
Is there enough space here for us to long rest?
Yeah.
Do I see anything
A
invisible?
long rest? We're not
Make a
long
perception
resting.
check.
That's what-
With your
That's what they
ability,
want.
you don't see anything
What about the
obvious.
hit exhaustion?
I guess that's true. We do have to.
Yeah.
Do you want, would it help if I had any of the ability?
I think
Like,
actually, no,
eventually
with the
our
ability, you
bodies
can
are
just see
gonna
that there's
shut
nothing
down,
invisible
like-
immediately within the space.
Yeah. Any
But we're
invisible
gonna
creature
die.
within 60 feet of me, provided it's not
Yeah.
behind total cover.
It's a 20 by 10 hall, so you can certainly see everything within the space, and none of it is invisible.
Phoebe says, "We are not likely to get as good an opportunity to rest as this one."
There's only one way in, one way out of that way, and that room just looks like it's not going to open without him touching it. So
From this
Would it?
tear at the other end of the hall, the one that you just came through, Ori, you can still hear your mother's voice. You can't leave me behind. I've already been abandoned once. We could be a family again, Ori. And you get the sense that you, in particular, will not be able to rest here. But the rest of your party certainly could. Can I have everybody make a Constitution saving throw? please?
There it is.
Y'all can start resting, or he's not gonna.
I mean, Ori could say out loud that he doesn't want to rest here, like if he wants to.
Yeah, well,
saying.
or he's.
11.
You said saving throw?
Yeah.
Everyone gets +5.
Oh, that's
Hell
good.
yeah. 16.
17.
21.
Okay.
18?
oh, natural 20.
Natural
Plus
20.
5,
+5.
16.
16. None of you fall into exhaustion yet. You are able to kind of, with the adrenaline of that combat, knowing that death is sort of around every turn, the adrenaline is keeping you awake, keeping you ready to go for now.
I have a potential use. This is a stone room.
Yes.
How big is the space that we tore through?
Only like 5 feet wide.
Okay. Pink is gonna be like, do you want me to make a door? That'd be better instead of this gaping hole?
That sounds like an excellent idea. Perhaps it would also drown out any noise from the previous
Sorry.
room.
I'm going to attempt to stone shape the floor up to kind of like cover the gaping hole we tore through reality.
You stone shape this door, and this hall closes, and the whispering stops. but your way back very much closed. You can open it, of course. You've made a doorway, but a little bit more secure.
Well, get close because you gotta be in it to win it, I guess.
Should we set our watch rotation?
I will go first. I can see invisible things for the next few minutes at least.
I don't think I'm going to be resting for very much. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take second then.
Third.
Okay. With a watch rotation set up. Billy, are you doing something to...
Tiny hut. And opaque.
Tiny.
No one's seeing. We can see out.
Yes. So you cast Tiny Hut. What does it look like?
There's... From the outside, it's just kind of a bland, like, grayish color that matches the stone, but has a faint green sheen to it. It's sort of an off green, but inside, where once it was colder, it's now like pleasantly warm, and a little bit more comfortable and bearable. You can still see everything outside, but at least it feels nicer in here.
I was hoping it'd be a tiny version of the hut.
I was also with legs and all.
As much as I would have loved to have that work, that's not how the spell works.
It also would be like...
Tiny hut.
How could you do it with a 10 by 10 space?
It's just
It'd
Billy's
be like,
room.
yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. That's a good point.
Large.
So, Billy, you recreate your room in this space. And if you want, you can kind of crowd into this hut. It is cramped, but it does offer you an additional layer of protection on top of the one that you already have.
If you feel cold, you've left the spot.
Ruffle my feathers.
So many of you settle in. Is there anything that you want to do before you begin your watches? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So before I kind of settle into my long rest, I want to use the prayer beads and
Okay.
cast Legend Lore.
Sure.
And hold on, let's see. I want to know. Oh wait, I don't think my question quite works. Let's go with Levistus.
Okay.
I realized I wanted to just ask the question, but then I
was trying
realized
to
that's
think
not how the
what-
spell
I was trying to
works.
think of what question you could have possibly meant. And I was like, are you going to ask, is like an apple a vegetable?
Legend lore on an apple, please.
So, Levistus. Make your persuasion check.
20. Persuasion. 29.
29. Okay. So you take the prayer beads in your hand, you concentrate, and you say Levistus. And the soul of Javaris speaks back to you. Ah, Valis, who is a friend and curious. You wish to know about the Archdevil Levistus, Lord of the Fifth. What would you like to know, Valis?
If you were.
It's cold. It's pretty small.
If your soul becomes forfeit to him, are there any ways to kind of be released from that service?
Of course. Honoring the original contract is the easiest way. Destroying the physical contract is the next easiest. It could be bargained away. And there are some magics, perhaps, that could even wish that it never was at all.
What if breaking a previous contract was what forfeited the soul to Levistus in the first place? Is there still some type of physical contract that binds the soul to Levistus?
There is always a contract, Valis, who is a friend.
Where does Levistus keeps his contracts?
I would imagine somewhere within Tantalon, the city of ice in Stygia, that they rule over, though are not within necessarily.
And is that in...
In Stygia, the 5th level of hell.
Okay. Thank you, Tavares.
They nod and they say, "You must be careful around Levistus and the workings that they have. Even those that you have counted as friends, the Order of the Mournful Dove, there are members that serve Levistus amongst them."
It does seem like the Vistas has his claws in deep into many of the places we've gone.
They nod.
Thank you for the warning.
The bee nods.
And you disconnect from this crystal. You come back into this space, cramped together with everybody else. And you all begin the process of a long rest. Who's taking first watch?
No.
The two of you?
Well, yeah.
I only need 4 hours, so.
Yeah. Make perception checks. And then is there anything that you want to do over your first watch?
A little
Nah,
crying quietly, a little brooding.
Phoebe's gonna fly like up as high as she can go and perch on her rod to give him some space.
It's 10
Gentle
feet up. So it's like just
But
a
she's
little bit.
little.
It's like.
All right, she's gonna give him as much space as she can.
You do so. You do so.
30.
With a 30. Over the course of your first watch, nothing enters or leaves this space. It is still, it is quiet, with the exception of the ruffling of feathers and the various movements of your comrades. Your watch passes largely without issue. With your check, I would say when you really listen, you can hear voices from the door that Minka just created, but you mostly choose not to. Is there anything that you wish to do before the second watch begins?
It's more just thinking stuff.
Sorry.
Cool. Fair enough. Reaction.
That just got me.
Ori inner monologues.
So, whether he wants power or not, gonna get it. Dad has been put into this infernal bargain, is now some sort of infernal creature servant thing. Maybe has hut-like control of the tower or elements of the tower in some capacity. But all of this is to further some other end that Levistus is playing for. Why Ori, and what is the part that Ori has to play in this other than the fact that it's just like the confluence of all of the bad choices that Dad made and all of these things? But like, why now are we able to go through with this? We should still be facing some, like we faced some
Make an insight
weird
check. Now you've
opposition, but
now you've hit upon an interesting point.
so that's kind of, I'm just sitting there, but thinking about all this stuff as Ori is sad time.
We got there.
Thinking time with Ori.
You do your first watch in real time.
Ooh, good thinking. This was a good think. That's another 30. Okay. I have a real good think. You being quiet helped.
With all of these memories that you have been exposed to, with all this information that you now have, a couple of things occur to you. First, for whatever you might think of him, everything that your father has done has been for you. And it has not been because he hates you, which is how it often felt. You recognize that through all of the harshness and the sort of brutal attempts to get you power, none of that was motivated by hate. He loves you so completely that he would lay waste to this entire continent. And he would do it knowing that you hate him, because he still wants you to be safe. the fact that you are now coming in, and there has not been a lot of opposition past the initial sort of point, there is a part of him that you get the sense is very happy that you are here. Part of it is that he loves you, and a part of it is that he is still convinced that you will have power.
But the thing now that I'm wondering, to Valis's point, infernal power, why? And
Don't drag me into your thing.
Infernal power because, as you saw in the crystal, it was offered to him.
right, but what is he trying to protect Ori from other than, like, Ori knows about
Them!
the general hierarchy, but
Yes.
obviously
The
has
man!
survived, away from the magiocracy and been able to live. So what is it beyond that?
Or you view it as having lived, but for your father, anything that you could do in your life, anything that you could build or
Still
accomplish
doing, yeah.
is survival and nothing more.
I didn't even do good at that because I didn't.
Failing at that too.
Your father is so convinced that you need this, whether it is what you want or not, that they are forcing this choice upon you.
Blinded by it.
It's almost worse than that because you get the sense, having seen these memories, they were laid out for you. What Valis said, what Minka said, these are copies. They were not taken wholesale. And so it occurs to you they may have even been modified, though they didn't seem especially. But they were certainly curated.
Right, and that's the other, like, it's all kind of been curated to lead to a point. And Ori is still worried that we're leading right into Ori getting power at the sacrifice of ones that he loves. But we continue.
It's a valid worry.
It's a valid worry. And your watch passes with that worry occurring throughout.
Damn.
You were
I
able
continue to worry.
finish this rest to a second.
Hi.
Billy, as you wake up, first, can you roll a d20? Okay. And then, over the course of your watch, what are you doing?
Is it just Billy, or is it?
We have a little overlap.
Okay.
Because I'm 4 hours, right?
Billy just sits down next door and waits.
Okay. Your watch goes by without issue. There is no noise. This is a very still place. You cannot think of a more calm and serene environment with which to take a long rest.
Oof. I hate that.
The third watch comes up. Who is the third watch? Valis?
Me.
Valis.
I'll go.
Okay.
No one else knows.
Thank God, but I'm pretty tired.
Valis and Minka. The two of you take this final watch. First, Valis, can you roll a d20 for me?
Why are we taking
11.
3 watches? We
Okay.
could just take 2, right?
And
That way
then,
there's two people.
over the course of
It has
your
been useful.
watch, is there anything that the two of you are doing?
Hey, Valis.
Yes, Minka?
Am I able to translate?
I kind of am not sure if we are going to be able to save Ori's father in one way or another. But I don't know if Ori will survive his death truly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know he hates his father, but I believe it's because he loves him so much, you know? I couldn't imagine losing my mom. And I can't imagine this has been, along with the threat of losing his sister. Any ideas?
I asked Javaris if he could think of any options. Javaris thinks that we destroyed the original contract that forfeited his father's soul, but that might have forged another physical contract that binds his current soul to Levistus.
Okay.
And if we were to destroy that, that I will also, perhaps, but I don't know what will happen after that. And Cara said it is likely in the 5th circle of hell in the city of Tatlin.
Do I hear this?
Cydia.
Not really.
Okay.
We've been there briefly. We can probably return. It would be... I don't know what state we'd be in, but it's something we can definitely try.
I'm hoping that we, at the very least, can weaken Ori's father enough so that we could accomplish our goal here and not have to kill him. Because, after all, we are just here to wake the Crimson Mage, not here to kill
True.
Ori's father. But I am also worried that we're not going to be able to do that. And I also worry about Ori.
I know both Cheshire and I believe have the ability to banish Ori's father. That would probably send him to Stygia. It would probably buy us time. But I don't know how well of an option that is either.
He might have... He seemed like a really powerful mage himself. I'm worried that he might have many barriers against magic, since he seems to know magic really well.
Well, I got nothing past that. This is just going to be an incredibly awkward few days.
Yeah.
And your rest passes. All of you can mark off a long rest.
Hell yeah.
At what cost? Oh, thank God.
Yes, Billy.
Somewhere down in the town, a specter vanishes.
And there's just a guy who's like sitting on a park bench at night, just like, what the fuck? But absolutely, you create a ghost story for somebody somewhere. All of you awake. You are not exhausted. And when you come to, it is the 19th of High Sun. Let me just take a look real quick.
What things have gone
Yep.
into
What
What holidays are today? See if anyone has the
Christmas.
day off.
What has
gotta go,
Ori's
guys.
dad made of
Gotta
this
go.
8 hours?
You wake up to burning.
One
are all
event
dead.
occurs elsewhere.
You wake up to
2 events occur elsewhere in this kingdom.
Oh,
Hate that.
joy.
good events, maybe.
It's like feasts and festivals, right?
I love the Duke
This is on the
calendar.
document that is called Times of Turmoil Tracker.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
that sounds like good things. Only good things.
Only good things.
Good thing.
And on the
There's only
19th
so much we
of
can
High
do.
Sun,
Not like it this year.
you all awaken here within this labyrinth. Just in front of you, there is a similar sort of iron door with this ring that you can pull. How long does that hut last? It's 8 hours, right?
8 hours.
So at the very end of it, it kind of just spits you all back out on the floor.
Patooey.
What are you all doing?
Is everyone rested?
Yeah.
Much better.
We need to be looking for sigils. They're most likely infernal.
Ori, one more thing about your father. And I relay what I said earlier about there possibly being like a physical contract that binds him to Levistus. And that it may, Javaris if there is, it would be in Tatlin, maybe. Anyways. Perhaps your father may know where it is, though, if it's not in Tatlin, and that could be one way.
Maybe. But Tantalin is far away, and I don't think we're getting there anytime soon.
Well, we do have a hut.
And we have our path forward now, here, through the maze, right? Look for the sigils.
Oh, speaking of which, Billy takes a look through Pickle Witch vision.
You
Pickle Witch.
through Pickle Witch vision.
Oh,
And
it's so briny.
Some kids walked by, threw some stuff on a doorstep.
where are you having her stay?
Basically,
out and
just
it was
like checking in with Pickle Witch, making sure the house is secure.
Yeah, house is secure. Pickle Witch just generally stays near the alchemist cabinet when she's not like doing anything else. Seems to be most comfortable around the various ingredients and pickled
Pickling
items.
products.
Billy reminds her that yes, we will look at
I
your
enjoy
contract thoroughly and evaluate it.
Pickling accessories.
You don't see any
Alright,
sigils
thank
around
you.
here.
Onwards.
Yeah, or he's gonna get up, a little knee slap.
He's laughing back.
Oh, it's time to go? Alright.
I'd always say,
Well, do you think intentionality works here?
No.
Probably not our intentionality. Otherwise, none of this would have happened thus far.
This is ordered magic.
Oh.
This is... Billy just leans in closer. He's like, chaos. This is rich people bullshit.
Is there anything that we can do to help navigate through the maze?
All I can think of is things that don't work between planes. I do have chalk. That always works. That's worked so far. And
The
that
chalk has
doesn't-
worked.
Hate to say it, but
will
yeah.
help. That will help.
We all get our assigned colors of
I
chalk.
prepare my passive ability to
Remembered.
directions.
What colors, Phoebe?
Yeah. If we have a purple, if we don't have a purple, we might just have to give her both a blue and a red and just be like, you just together.
Phenomenal. So some people get blue, some people get red. Phoebe, you get the color together. And
Oh, a tour!
Phoebe is Mace Windu somehow.
there is a door in front of all of you. It has that kind of iron ring that you can pull to open it. And Ori, you reach out and you pull it open. You pull it open slowly. Make a stealth check. Oh,
No, I was gonna. Yeah, I'll pull it open slowly. I don't want it to be a trap, but I don't think it's a trap. But I'm gonna
Pull
still
it
do
open slowly. It's gonna go.
I'm still gonna be careful about it. Caution is the stealth. I believe it's a 25, but
Okay.
let me just check.
But this is my
Yeah.
other trick.
25.
you push the door open and kind of peer in. Just a crack at first. There is a central chandelier the size of the ones in this hall. It's almost like perfectly spaced as if this extends the hallway in, but it takes up most of this space. It's like a pretty small, almost study-looking room. You can see on the left and right-hand walls, the entire wall, floor to ceiling, is just mirrored. There is no seams of individual panels. It's like a liquid almost that runs across. Looking to your left, to your right, you are met with your own reflection. And then directly in front of you, you can see a door, but the sort of hinge to open it, or the ring to open it, is like fused into the metal itself.
Would this have been the room to get to, or to confer with the Madam of Dark Reflections?
You get the sense that if you had not made peace with the Madam of Dark Reflections, this would have been a bad time.
Yeah,
right
this
now.
feels like it was going to be a bad time, sure.
It was always here waiting for us.
So basically,
There's
it's
been a
like,
couple places that were set up for her.
the door is kind of like one of those Lego doors where it's got the doorknob, but it's really part of the whole door.
It doesn't look like it always. Well, are you getting closer?
It's kind of like, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of fused though, almost
So
like.
you enter into this space. You can see there are like tables here. There is like a number of different bookshelves kind of around. And this door on the back, there are these recessed spaces that the bookshelves are in. The door itself is on like a protruding piece of the wall, and there are two other ones like that as well. As you get closer to this door, is anybody else coming in as well?
If Ori goes in,
Yeah,
would
I'll
we-
follow behind.
Okay. Cheshire in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way into the space, you go up, and no, it was originally separate. It looks as if it's almost melted in. Like it's begun to sink into the material of the door itself and kind of disappear.
Like magically?
like magically.
Okay. What is...
There is no noise, but Ori, with your passive perception, who has a passive of about 25? Ori,
Mine's just under.
with your passive perception, you are aware. Are you sure, Minka? I think you.
It's only 20.
Okay. Ori, you are aware of a pressure change in the room.
Something just happened. We
A lot of
moved.
things happen.
The sound is slightly different.
Did we shift or did something around us shift?
You turn around to look, and the door behind you is gone.
Like,
Is there nothing
So,
behind
yes.
us? Or are we...
Ori, are you saying that the door is gone?
Yeah.
So when you turn around, yes, you turn. It's just of the party turning around. The door is gone.
is it like a yawning space?
Yeah, that's
Or is it a wall?
Blank wall.
Blank wall.
Okay.
So now there's only the one door in front.
There is. You turn around. You wouldn't believe it. There's just a blank wall.
Oh, shit.
There are a couple of bookcases. There are a couple of blank walls, and there are 2 mirrored walls where your reflections look back at you. And you hear, all of you in this space, directed towards Ori, your father's words. Whoever you are, you have come to a place that you do not belong. You might think you know what I am doing. You might think you know of the work that happens here. But we all wear many faces. Meet some of yours. And each of you, your reflections blink out of time with you. And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Yep.
Fighting Shadowlands.
Can't escape them.
I'm so
Oh,
glad
you
I
get
rested,
to
though.
the Dark Libra fight.
Cool.
This is it.
Gotta yeet. The natural 20 because the one is a fuck.
I also got a natural 20.
Damn.
Wow.
Nice. I got
natural.
not
Whoa.
No way.
I got
I also got a natural 20.
Yeah.
I got a natural 2.
So it goes.
Do we
like,
seriously just get 4 natural
everyone?
20s?
I got an 18 on the die too.
On
It's
fucking
pretty good.
initiative.
Yeah, well, you know what?
That's
This
still
is
pretty
not a
good.
terrible place to have that.
That's a terrible place for me. That's not where
Billy's
she
just like,
For you, yes.
Great.
Billy's just like,
Okay.
guys, the door is gone. Look, door gone.
So this one
Where
is
you
also
entered
gone.
from
Oh
Is
shit.
the space on the northern side right there. That's not just one big flat wall. The walls that the barrels are touching are each the mirrored walls.
Okay.
And the wall that has these bookcases, the blank space that Minka's finger is right above, that
The middle space there.
Alana's finger is right above, is where the door was.
Okay. And then the
No,
previous
the
door
one
was...
just to the right. The protruding part. Yeah, right there.
Did you
one.
say that there are mirrors on every wall?
Yep,
This side
those
and
things
this
are
side.
completely mirrored.
And question.
Yes.
When
Okay.
each of us as an individual looks into the mirror, do we see...
You see me.
Well, are we seeing ourselves out of time? Are we seeing everybody standing there and
It's
something
different for each of you initially, but we're going to get to that in a
Okay, got it.
second.
Very exciting.
That is very
Different
exciting.
versions of Ori
Joe.
superimposed
Yes.
on your...
Sorry.
Damn it! Again, a better idea. We could have had a forward fight. Okay. So, anybody natural 20?
Natural 20.
So, if I'm
ready,
not
Joe.
mistaken, that's Phoebe, Minka, Cheshire, Valis.
Cheshire's dex is 19, so.
My dex is
Super dexterous.
18.
14.
Okay. So
Phoebe,
it's
Cheshire.
Cheshire, Phoebe,
Cheshire
No,
Minka.
Cheshire Minka.
Cheshire,
Minka,
Minka,
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Minka is weirdly
Valis.
dexterous. It
Cheshire,
comes-
Minka.
It's the
Phoebe.
It's all the time
all the
spent
time.
being... Yeah, and all the time spent being...
And Valis, even with the
other
natural 20, you
creatures.
still go fourth.
Damn.
It's really on brand for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Then anybody 25 to 20.
23.
23 for Ori. And then 20 to 15.
Would you like me to just say what it is?
Billy, where are
6.
you?
Damn.
Wow.
One of these things is not like the
Again,
other. One of
door!
these things is
Door
not
gone!
the other.
So,
Maybe it's over here?
the way that this works out. Give me one moment here. Okay. The way that this works out. Up at natural 20, we are starting with Cheshire. Then again at natural 20, we have Minka. Then again at natural 20, we have Phoebe. And then finally at natural 20, we have Valis. Then at a measly, pitiful 23, we have Ori. Then second to last at 17, we have these mirror forms. And then at the very end, missing the fight almost entirely.
Door, guys!
Billy's still trying to figure out the door. So, we are going to start with Cheshire. Cheshire, let me grab a couple of things. Cheshire, as you look in front of yourself, you are met with a couple of different figures, and they look different than you as they kind of begin to move out of turn. For you, Cheshire,
That sounded nice.
that did sound really nice. For you, Cheshire, as you look at this sort of, sorry, I have so many documents open. As you look at this individual, you are looking at you. But as you kind of turn to the left, they turn to the right, and you can see as they turn, the part that should be pink and gauzy on the back is armored. And as you turn back, the part that was pink and gauzy at the front kind of similarly matched. You are holding a shield and a sword, and in this moment, you watch yourself cast Fine Steed, and this horse just appears underneath you. Cheshire, you are a paladin in your reflection.
Sorry.
Dream big, you know.
Is it also
Oh.
pink, though?
It is. It's like more of like
It's
a
mauve.
salmon.
No, not a salmon.
You are also seeing right behind Billy a much more hag-like version. This is Billy, but entirely taken over by this bruised-looking skin.
That feels
You
fine.
see, across from Ori's reflection, a variant of Ori that is
Wizard!
blue and red, a sorcerer, in fact,
Ooh, you were
You
born with
see-
it.
Sorry, sir.
wielding a blackened sword
Sorcery.
and a broken oath. A much angrier Valis, and then finally, you see truly Minka the Malicious.
Oh!
Barbarian.
Is it a barbarian?
You see, and I'll bring
Barbinka.
this up on our battle camera. Can you just center that on the camera a little bit? You can see that a little bit here, but in greater detail at AlberonRPG if people take pictures.
Right, pictures.
Where we are.
Cheshire, yeah. You can move yourself within 5 feet of there if you want, but this is roughly the order that you are seeing.
I would like to be nearer to my me.
You'd like to be nearer to you?
There is no Phoebe.
No Dark Phoebe.
There is no Dark Phoebe.
It's almost like Dark Phoebe wasn't part of the plan.
And I will say you did briefly see a 6th dark shape that did look a little satyr-like, and then just kind of disappeared as that member is no longer there. And Ori's father does not really know enough about Phoebe to have constructed one of these things yet.
You're welcome.
Cheshire, not having a lot else to do and not really being suited to this position of management, is going to kind of wiggle herself into the middle
Okay.
I would have been.
and cast fog cloud around us.
Okay, fantastic. So you get into the middle, you kind of crouch down normally, you get yourself to the furthest reaches that you can, but everywhere that you go is dangerous here. So you get into the middle, you duck down low, all of the garments that you wear kind of billow out as this fog from underneath the garments, and there is this concealed area that I believe is a 20-foot sphere around you.
Correct.
Nice.
Alrighty. It fills most of this room,
20-foot
really,
radius.
all of you now covered up in this. That is your turn, Cheshire.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty, that brings us to Minka. Phoebe, you are on deck.
Okay, so these
Pretty much the whole.
magical constructs who are now lost in the fog. Essentially, Minka's lost sightline with basically everything. She's mentally cursing the concept of Minka the Malicious, but also is going to think about Ori, the voice that we heard of Ori saying, "I don't know who you are." And just like think about like, okay, that's clearly not targeted towards Ori. And I assume this for the rest of us. Basically, she wants to see if she can glean anything about what Ori's dad thinks is happening.
Make an insight check.
Was that?
Or an arcana check, your choice.
I'm gonna do insight
feel like
because
was
that actually
maybe
has a plus to
pre-recorded or
it.
something. That's what I was thinking.
It's a natural 20.
Nice.
It's a natural 20. This is a
Back-to-backies.
pre-recorded message. It is directed towards Ori because Ori was the first one in the room. This maze is designed to keep people out, not necessarily directly for all of you. And there is information that was fed to this sort of construct. Not enough, you notice there is no Phoebe. So there needs to have been some element of preparation put into this directly for all of you. And I would say with that check, you imagine that would indicate that their abilities are different. That is most of what you would be able to tell here. Ori's dad is not thinking about anything in this moment because he's probably not aware that this is occurring.
Right. Okay.
It was just ready.
So
'Cause he's probably a fucking devil zombie.
going to channel the
Thank you. I'm sorry. The less disruptive I try to be, the more disruptive I am.
she's gonna channel the chalice and the dragon.
Okay.
She's not gonna attack anything, but she will state that these constructs are based off of word of mouth. They're us, but by our reputation, probably. So
That's not true.
You turn, Minka, you look at your own reflection, and truly you are looking at Minka the Malicious. You can see same blue skin, same blue hair, angry expression, probably about an inch taller and just thick with muscle, and holding a massive rune-encrusted axe. Very malicious looking. Seems to carry some details from a song that you've heard in the past.
Yeah. So she will just ready her shield and just be like, "Oh, this is gonna be bad."
There you go. That is your turn. That brings us to Phoebe.
How high is the ceiling in here?
In this space, as you enter into it, just like the hall behind it, only about 10 feet.
Damn. Okay. Question. That feature I have that lets me see invisible stuff, would it work in this situation where things are not invisible but obscured by fog?
No, those are different things, unfortunately.
Yeah, they are. I don't know why you suggested it, Joe. Okay.
What an idiot.
Phoebe is just gonna... Damn. Well, okay, so on the map, Phoebe is in base contact with Paladin Cheshire. So, presumably, before the fog cloud was cast, did Phoebe know that that creature was there?
You saw that shifting happen, yeah.
All right. Just gonna go ahead and shocking grasp to get out of there.
Okay, fantastic.
All right, that's gonna be a 29 to hit.
A
Wait, what am I doing? Yeah.
29 is a hit.
That's gonna be 13 points of shocking grasp damage.
13 points of shocking grasp damage, just the exact amount that you'd expect it to do. As that ripples into this kind of individual, you can see the armor becomes more reflective, the skin in places becomes more reflective as it crackles with this lightning. This is certainly a construct-like creature, not a... construct isn't quite right, but this is not a human or a humanoid. As you shock it, that takes away its reaction, correct?
It sure does.
Okay.
Cool. And then, with that reaction taken away, Phoebe's gonna just get a little distance here. Let me see. Man, there really is no safe place in here. I guess she's just gonna tuck herself over here.
As you move away from Cheshire, as you move more than 10 feet away from Cheshire, it is like you can feel them pull their attention onto you, and you hear the voice of Cheshire, but stern, from this thing, and it says, "No deviation." And you take 10 points of force damage as they attempt to force you into a more ordered scenario. Anything else, Phoebe?
Weird.
Was that a spell?
Huh.
No.
Okay.
And it was not a reaction either. It was an ability or a feature.
Okay.
Not a bug.
All right, well, Phoebe's just gonna end her turn there.
Alrighty. You kind of wander through the fog, taking this bit of damage disorients you. That brings us to Valis.
Let's see. Well, can't see shit.
Yep.
So,
You do have a weirdly glowy spot of fog next to you.
but
It's just like, make it turn it off.
but we saw them all shift.
Are we
Right?
You
We're not
did, and for
effectively
you, Valis,
blind.
you saw yourself reflected in blackened armor. The weapon that you wield still bathed in radiant energy, but it is warped to a brutal force. It is like a blowtorch instead of a radiant flame.
Damn, I look cool. I don't say that. What I do say is that's not the Minka I know, and I'm gonna try to cast a spell magic on Minka the Malicious.
Okay.
Great idea.
1 second here. Okay. Make I believe it's an Arcana check. Sorry, it's an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Cast a spell magic on Minka. Minka, as like right across from you, you can see this version of yourself that is furious looking. As they crack their knuckles and grip this thing, you can see runes light up. First on this, the head of this axe, then along the haft, then across the hands and the arms, just tattooed and scarred into them. And she grits her teeth so hard you can almost hear them crack, and then all at once disappears.
Nice.
And Minka the Malicious is dispelled.
Nice.
They do not get to use their rune breaker. They do not get to use their cleaving fate.
Damn.
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 We don't do that here.
But now you have something to aspire to.
Minka
And
sees
Ori,
her
you
long
can hear
finger.
somewhere in this room there is a breaking of glass. Little bits of it just kind of tingling down to the stone. That is your turn, Valis.
And I'll just say to the group that it looks like we can dispel it, and then end my turn.
Okay. That is your turn, Valis. That brings us to, at the very middle of this round, with a 23, Ori.
She said I heard a breaking of glass.
Just the little tingles of glass falling onto the ground.
Did I hear in which direction it was coming
The
from?
south side of the
That
room.
makes me think that one of the mirrors broke, or there's a physical element that is embodied.
What are you doing?
I
Which
want to
side
try
is the
and
south side?
find.
Like, towards me.
Self? Okay.
He's
I'd like to
casting
use my
Wind
bonus
D&D.
action I have for detail to find any.
You are within a
hidden-
fog cloud. So that
Oh,
will
fuck yeah.
exponentially
I
make
forgot
that
that the
difficult,
fog cloud is
if
still
not
there.
impossible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because the fog cloud.
Can you just pinpoint the direction of...
I could hear in which direction it was coming from, but I wanted to try and find if there were other things that we could destroy to disable these, but I can't see. So I'm going to. Now I need to see actually if my other thing relies on sight, because I'm functionally effectively blind, right?
Which thing?
No, I think
insightful
everything's just
fighting.
obscured.
Yeah, the sphere spreads.
You're not blinded.
You're
You
not
just
blinded.
It completely blocks
So I
vision.
can
though.
technically see a creature.
No, and that's where this
That's
gets a
the
little bit
thing, yeah.
difficult. Yeah.
That's why I'm wondering, because as a bonus
fog in
action,
front of your
I
eyes.
can make an
There's a
insight
bright,
check against
like,
the creature I
there's
can
a
see.
dim
Oh, yeah.
blue glow
Yeah,
in one general direction.
Okay,
I
so
do still emit a lot of light, and we know in fog light goes.
I guess I'm going
diffuses.
to bonus action steady aim
Okay.
and ready my action to make any attack at one of these entities that gets within my attack range or shoots at me.
Ori, with your eye for detail, you and you alone can probably do this. In a cloud of fog with a room full of opponents that look exactly like your allies, this would be probably impossible for anybody but you. But you can ready that action and feel fairly confident that you can hit the person that you want to.
Cool. I'm going to ready my action to hit not one of my friends.
Even in this obscured place, there are hints of movement and bits of sound that you can use to make out a little bit more reliably than others where people are. That is your turn. You ready that action?
I open up my ears really good.
Okay. That brings us to the mirror.
Unclog 'em. The corks come out. I've been holding back my power this whole time.
So we'll start with the reflection of Billy. Billy, first, as a bonus action, they are going to swap fates with the Oathbreaker Valis. Can you swap their position with the fake Valis? Thank you.
Valis. Wait, oh no. Oh no!
You did that to
Can we
yourself, buddy.
take that just out of the...
Pretend that didn't happen, Tom.
Yeah, we had to edit it.
We'll take that on editing.
Edit
It's
it
fine.
And then, in the darkness, they close their eyes, and Billy, you can hear them whisper, "You could have been me." And Billy, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn. That's some hag shit. Wait, where are they? Oh,
We
not
need
near
to
me.
see. Oh,
Not close enough.
it doesn't matter.
If they need
never
to
mind.
be able to see, that doesn't work.
Oh, yeah.
They do not be.
It's
They do not need to be able to see.
I was more asking, do I get Valis' thing if I can't see him? But it doesn't matter.
Wait,
'cause I
wait,
got a
wait.
natural
Yeah, it's an
one.
aura.
Oh, also, he's far
You're not in
away.
range.
Yeah.
With a natural 1,
Just come on.
as they say, Billy, that name ceases to be yours and belongs to them.
Oh, I don't like
They
that.
use Name Stealer, and Billy, until you can get your name back, you have a disadvantage on your rolls.
I hate that.
Oh,
All rolls.
just flat
Hey,
On your
roll.
rolls.
You over there!
So, God, I have to roll at disadvantage to know what that means.
You suddenly feel confused. The memories that you have become insubstantial, and it's as if you are looking at yourself living a life that you never fully had. And you recognize that this mirror construct, on some level, some dim entity that was given more power by Ori's father, has been watching you for a very long time. There is some element to mirrors that is deeply, deeply unsettling to you, and probably will be for the foreseeable future.
Her eyes red.
But that is, Billy,
It's
your
all
reflection. Cheshire, your paladin reflection. They're going to seek you out because perfect opposition. So they are going to... Damn.
These are some cool ass feature names, by the way.
Yeah.
Because no.
Fog.
They are going to command.
Let one rip right
They're going to command the field as a bonus action to force one ally to immediately attack. They are going to choose the Oathbreaker Paladin Valis, and they are going to attack at the deepest disadvantage possible, swinging blindly at Cheshire.
Hell yeah.
Cheshire does a... I have so many stat blocks. Does a 19 hit?
You did that yourself.
You swing, and from the darkness, you can hear them yell out, "Smite!" And they are going to smite you. Minimum damage on the attack. So that is 6 points of slashing damage, plus... Oh, I love this.
I don't.
It's not often that I get to smite.
No, that's very fair.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
fun.
going to be... It's
There is
really
a simple
fun.
joy to a good
21,
smite.
26. That is a incredibly low 27 points of necrotic damage.
I will use Soothe Pain because it's when you are a creature within 30 feet of you,
Yep.
so I do not need to see them.
That's true.
To reduce the damage by a grand total of 6.
Okay.
Every
counts.
little
Still important. And Cheshire, make a wisdom saving throw.
I also will be using my reaction to teleport 30
Okay.
feet.
Nice. Into
You
the
said
corner.
wisdom?
Wisdom.
That's 5.
+5.
19.
19, you succeed by 1. As this hits you, the necrotic energy pulses into you. The pink that you wear becomes almost soiled and curls up. This rot that kind of spreads across, this desecrating smite almost causes you to fear this version of Valis. But this is no worse than the Valis that you know.
You look behind you and
you are not
see Valis, and you're like, oh.
And then I believe
Oh, you scared me.
he needs to make a saving throw.
Go take care
I
of
will
that,
tell
would you?
you what that is as soon as I can find it. That's not it.
Too many spells.
Too many things. Deck save.
A deck save?
Yeah.
That's their best save. That is going to be a 23.
Yeah.
A
that
true
looks like
inversion
that.
of Dallas.
He's not blinded.
He is not blinded.
Wait,
You are
what?
not frightened. He is not blinded. As he smites, you pull your arm up, and there is a sort of filament of this fate that blocks, and the explosion powers almost blinds him, almost causes you to be afraid, but both of you too stubborn to back down in this conflict.
No, fuck you.
That is all that Billy is going to do. That brings us...
Cheshire.
That was Cheshire, sorry.
yeah.
That brings us to Valis. Valis, as a bonus action... Yeah, but they want Valis.
I am glowing and standing
You are
in between him and
Everybody
Dallas.
wants Valis.
Everybody wants a piece of him.
In this sort of foggy space, Valis raises the sword up after they strike Cheshire. They raise it high in the air, and it almost clears elements of the fog. You feel connected to them with the radius of your light and their fire. And they say, Minka! You have failed all in your community, and they will all die. And they use Edict of Shared Failure on you. Until the end of their next turn, you and this Infernal Valis are making attack rolls and ability checks at disadvantage. That is their bonus action, and then
We
as
all
an
be rolling
action-
bad.
But it affects
them
themselves as well?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Shared failure, man.
Ah.
You share that.
As a reaction,
together.
they are going to take a desecrating smite attack. As they do this, you are not prone, frightened, or restrained.
Correct.
Okay, they can just make it flat.
As they
No, they're
do
making
this,
it
they
disadvantage.
activate
Yeah.
their pot of greed.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That misses.
You have the shield ready and you reflect this blow. It clangs off. That is all that they can do. That brings us to Infernal Mirror Ori.
He's
So,
probably just gonna,
Ori.
just gonna chill, right?
No.
Just like a cool guy, just hanging out.
Their eyes flare red in the dark.
I hit him with my stuff.
I would say you can try to do that if you want.
Does he get within my range?
Well,
He's within like 15 feet of you, 10 feet of you.
What weapon did you ready an attack with?
I've got my
Bow, I thought.
bow in my hand, but I pretty much always have the dagger ready because I can, as part of the attack draw.
As they step across this space, their eyes flare red. Using a bonus action, suddenly they are able to see through this concealment, almost by devil's sight. And they spot you, Ori, through this space. They take one step to their right, almost lining you up with some of your allies. They begin this incantation.
weird.
Then I make my
Make
ready
your attack
and I think because it's obscured, but I took steady aim.
It's a flat
so
roll
it's
because you
flat.
have at least one advantage and at least one disadvantage. You have, I believe, multiples of both, but they
Yeah.
just cancel.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to confirm that it was canceled out.
This is one of the things that I do appreciate about 5e is it's not like 4e.
It's not
where you're
like stack,
stacking.
stack.
Plus 3, plus 1, minus 2. A little easier. What were you saying, Valis?
I don't think you can. A steady aim could be used this way. It only works in the same turn.
Oh.
If we're gonna
That
win,
is
we're gonna
true.
win fair and square.
Oh.
That is
Yeah,
true.
on the
So
current
this is at
turn.
disadvantage.
But
This is the current turn.
Oh, you're right.
You give yourself
'Cause
advantage
Ori
on
went
your next
before the
attack
mirrors.
roll on the current turn.
This is
So this still
is
works.
Mirror
Okay,
Ori.
cool,
This still
cool,
works.
cool.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. It doesn't really matter
It's a
probably
29.
because my dice roll was still not great, but does an 18 hit?
An 18 is a meets a pizza.
Hey, there
Ooh.
we go. And it is a sneak attack because... Oh, wait. Did it lie to me recently?
No?
This is why I asked at the very
its
beginning.
existence not a lie?
And me. One could argue. It's me. I'm
Okay, so they did not.
What did they say to you?
Nothing directly.
That's a lie of
Is
omission.
their movements lie to me?
Alright, so it's a regular shot, but
Okay.
that's okay.
They
think we're all
roll
just
damage.
It's okay. That's
They continue these incantations as they step across, and as you release their attack, they complete this incantation, and they cast Crimson Cataclysm.
cool. That's great. They take 12 points of piercing damage.
They take 12 points of piercing damage,
Magic
just
piercing.
as effective as you would hope it
I
would
don't
be.
like the name of the spell.
No.
It's so cool, though.
Crimson Cataclysm is
It is
definitely
very
just
cool.
it's going to heal all of us.
Absolutely, 100%. This is gonna be great.
The
Yeah.
cataclysm is that we're just so healthy.
So Valis and Minka and Ori. Can I have the three of you please make dexterity saving throws as suddenly the crimson version of Ori, the skin goes pale. You see cuts emerge from their hands and blood pours out in a burst of arcane crackling energy.
I don't like that.
Cool.
2, you get +5.
I'm guessing this counts as a magic attack.
It is.
Okay.
Is it a spell?
32.
It is a spell.
Okay. Kidding me?
19.
Success. That is just barely a success.
Nice.
This was Dex.
Yep.
Okay. Good thing I got one. Really bad. 14.
You okay?
14 is a
No,
failure.
I've had 1.5
Is that
brain
with plus
cells
5?
today. No, 19.
19 is a success. As this crimson cataclysm erupts across, this blood first fires out through many of your limbs, goes through your skin and your armor, and it burns with this fire that then shifts into almost ice as it freezes solid. For those of you who failed, you are taking 30 points of cold damage and 41 points of fire damage, halved to those of you who succeeded.
Damn.
We also have
Because of
resistance to
roll.
that.
So halved again.
So halved again.
A quarter.
And I get nothing because I succeeded
So,
on a
35.
dex
And as
save.
a rogue, you leap to the side. You are not taking any of this damage. For you, that is
17
going
damage?
to be 15 plus 20. So 25, 30, 35 points.
Halved again.
Halved again, yes, correct. 15 points of damage. For you, Minka, you take the full amount. For a total.
she passed.
Oh, no,
I
right.
passed because
You
I'm
passed by
close enough
one.
Yes.
to Valis
That
to make
was
it.
a very important ability that you have there,
Sure.
Valis, as this rushes out. But as the
Crimson
spell
Cataclysm
finishes
sounds
and the ice
bad.
just breaks, you can see that this does leave this infernal mirror of Ori heavily depleted. That is their move.
bigger
As a reaction to Ori doing damage, they're going to counter move. And how much damage was that, Ori? 12?
I think it was 12 or 13.
They reduce that damage, and they're going to move 10 feet without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Oh.
It's okay. Can't see no nothing.
Yeah, none of us can see no nothing.
And he's just going to back up right here. And that is his turn. And I believe, since you banished my fucking Minka, I can't tell you how excited I was about Minka the Militia.
So sorry. You'll never know.
Dumping.
Hey, Minka the Malicious
That
is
brings us-
still real.
To Billy. We almost forgot about
That
you.
was just a poser.
All right, Billy.
I can't see shit, and this all sucks, and I feel like I'm forgetting something. I can make mirror images too, and Billy mirror images. So there's now 4 Billies. Well, technically 5 Billies.
No,
So many Billys.
Actually, there aren't because
And-
you don't have a name.
They have names.
There's so many nameless individuals.
There's a Billy on the board.
You
Yeah,
just
it's right
see
here.
The keyword configuration, randomly assigned
Yeah,
Reddit
Billy's over there.
usernames each of them has.
Yeah, 8 on 1, 8 on 2, 8 on 3,
Exactly.
8 on 4.
Weirdo.
So, you cast mirror image. There are Billies that just
Bunch of
kind of take these
weirdos.
spaces up.
And Billy's just like, Paladin guy, you did a You did a good thing earlier. It sounded like glass breaking. Do it again. That's Bardic.
Forget his name.
Everyone's name, apparently.
There's 3 paladins in the room! She talking
There's a lot of power.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Anything else?
No one
Billy?
knows who I am. Nope, that was all I can do.
And that brings us to the top of the round to Cheshire.
I assume we all heard the sound of the thing breaking.
No.
Okay.
So very clearly, Ori was the only one with their passive perception that heard that sound.
And he didn't say anything.
Free action. No!
So I will allow that. That is what Ori said. It's as
I don't know what that is.
It's actually maybe less helpful than before.
We've stolen his voice.
Ori's in trouble.
This bad habit of asking things
know,
and
I'm
then not
just
saying
gonna-
the qualifier. I tell everyone.
Same.
You know, Valis, go get him, buddy.
You've got so many Bardic.
All right, you're buffing your tank. Anything else, Cheshire?
No, that's it.
From your space down in this obscured area, you believe in Valis. And that brings us to Minka.
All right, cool. So I have disadvantage on all attacks until the end of his turn.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So I'm basically just gonna
Spot cloud still up?
yeah. Fog cloud. I think
I
can
have
be
no
dispelled
reason to drop
by-
it at
No,
this
totally.
point, so...
Yeah, I know. Just checking.
Had Ori said something about the glass breaking, I may have dropped it. But...
Maybe next time.
Yeah, I just thought about saying something.
There's a lot going on, to be fair.
There is a lot going on.
Did you think it though? That's really
I
important.
thought it. I was
was
like,
the
this is
passive
information
perception
that's vital to
feature?
the team. I should let everyone know.
So you move over now, kind of
Yep.
centering yourself between these opposing forces.
And so I can see fake Valis in front of me.
Yes, you can.
Please.
Okay.
I think that was a trap.
They're
set for
still
me
so
by
they're
Joe.
still heavily obscured. You can see them,
Yeah.
which means that you can attack them and stuff like that. They're still getting the advantage of heavily obscured, I believe.
Right. So they essentially have like full cover or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. So
It's kind of like being blinded to them.
yeah. I will use my action to just take a page out of Real Valis's playbook and just cast Moonbeam upon his
Yeah.
head.
Hey, Rallis is better than Phallus, so you cast Moonbeam.
I'm only gonna cast it at second level.
And that is a con save?
It
Yeah.
is con save 19, please.
You might have disadvantage because I think it's shapeshifters and undead. So does any of that?
I think they're
I
magical
think they're
constructs.
magical illusions created by
They
mirror
roll at
magic.
disadvantage. Okay.
Damn.
That is a 12.
Okay, so he takes 2d10 worth of radiant damage.
As the moonbeam strikes down in this heavily illuminated area, the fog that Cheshire has cast is almost causing like a wall of this catastrophic light between Minka and between the sort of shit that just happened. There is so much that is happening all at once.
I just made everything worse.
No, not worse necessarily.
You just made everything.
Yeah, 15 points
just
of
brightened up
radiant
the room.
damage.
15 points of radiant damage. And as the light shines
beam is in
down,
the
and that is
fog.
Valis, right?
Playing in the
Yes.
background.
High beams in the
As the,
fog.
the
No.
As the light beams down on Valis, suddenly their form shifts. You can see the arms almost shatter, the legs, the body, the face almost shatter, and then reform into a mosaic of little glass pieces, vaguely humanoid looking, but almost like a wish of a human. They are not quite real. It is certainly some kind of a shape-shifting construct, and that ability certainly changes how it looks.
Okay.
You get the sense that its abilities may be different now as well.
I
Okay.
don't know if that's better.
I don't know.
It's cool.
I will also change the archer to the dragon, but keep the chalice. Fucking weirdness. But that will. for my bonus action time period, because I'm not going to use my bonus action, I'm going to be like, they're made of glass!
Okay, no problem. You say it extra loud with your bonus action. They're made of glass, and you shout this out. That is your turn. Okay. That brings us to Phoebe.
What do I do with that information?
Shatter.
What if I had it?
That would have been amazing.
Let me see.
Ain't no one
So-
got no shatter in this party.
It is
was like-
foggy.
One of Akka's favorite spells.
She did, but she swapped it out.
And very bright. Someone threw a flashbang.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, it's like obnoxiously bright.
There's also just like 4
The
random
whole
people
room
in
is
the middle of the
probably
field.
just pure
Yeah.
white right now from the smoke.
can
or the
I-
fog plus
Is there
the
anything
light.
I can tell for free about where these enemy combatants are?
Where are you located right now?
I'm
Sorry,
right
you're-
here.
You're real small.
I'm middle.
I would say from where you are in particular,
Yeah.
no, not really.
Um,
You get the vague, like, yelling and smashing of things, so you have a rough cardinal direction, but that's about it.
okay. Have any of these mirror guys said their, like, name?
No?
I don't think they
Out
said
loud.
anything.
None of them have set themselves up for psychic glance. And
One
I say-
It's a
Has said
damn
the thing.
shame, honestly. Jeez.
Yeah, one of them
Okay.
said-
Now, I would... Hannah,
Yes.
think about all those words that you just said in the context of tonight, and maybe there is something that you could do there.
Yeah. The psychic glance thing. Yeah. I don't want it to go haywire. If I say the wrong thing, it's gonna curve around and hit one of my buddies.
Oh, you
Um,
could though.
I'm gonna.
Cool.
All right. I'm gonna cast psychic glance, and I'm going to say Shadow Valis.
Okay. That doesn't grant
Behind
the
me.
advantage of the name. So that's just, I believe, is it an attack roll or a saving throw?
Behind me, something hits the floor.
I should have said Mirror Valis. Oh no.
You could have said that.
Here it is. Thank you.
Malice.
Glass fellas.
Glalis.
I feel like this is
Phallus would have definitely done it.
Security
It's a
system.
save. DC intelligence save DC 20.
That is going to be a 17.
Neat. Okay, and that is 76. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he also is incapacitated until the start of my next turn. So, 15, 20, 22 points of psychic damage, and he's incapacitated.
Nice.
Where are you, and you're doing this at whom? I'm sorry.
At the fake phallus. Here.
So one thing to note, you will need to move closer because if you can't see it, then you would need the name. Without the name, it's not.
Oh, right. I tried with the name. Okay, fair enough. If you'll allow me to get closer, then.
Yeah, totally fine.
Where is he?
Yeah, and you're there.
And you did just get a flashbang from that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly.
If there was
Can
a
I
beacon.
do it from here? Do I need to be
Yeah,
like base
yeah,
on
you can
that?
do it from there. I would say 10 feet away. You can get the vague idea.
Thank you. Okie dokie.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage on that.
I did. It's 22 points of psychic damage, and he's incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Psychic damage, and he is incapacitated, and that certainly works. You can see this weird sort of form of Valis, almost like shards of mirror that form a mosaic of a human, suddenly become almost still in this moment. Anything else, Phoebe?
Let me see. Do I have anything else? Oh yeah. I'm going to.
Kick 'em.
Not exactly that, but I will spend a 2 sorcery points. That's so many. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. That is your turn, Phoebe. That brings us to Valis, or you are on deck. Valis, from where you are, there is just an explosion, a cacophony of sounds. You can feel the magic of your aura protecting your allies, but for how long? What are you doing?
Question about cleansing touch.
Sure.
If I use it, can I choose which spell to end?
I believe so.
It just says you can use your action to end one spell on yourself or a willing creature that I touch.
Yes.
Okay.
You just need... You can do that as long as you know what the spells are, yes.
Okay. Like, I want to use it to cleanse, like, whatever this spell is that cause, like, the mirror to like take on like a shapeshifter mirror form? Is that enough knowledge, or do I need to like know the name of the spell?
You need to know a little bit more probably about the spell. There are certain things like you found access to old ritual books that would let you do that, to even things that are not technically like spells per se, but you don't have the ability to do that with this. If you did, it would function very similar to Dispel Magic.
Wait, so I do or I don't, and it works like Dispel Magic?
You don't.
Okay.
Or this.
Okay. So it won't.
Cleansing Touch won't work on this because what is happening here is a little bit too unclear directly. If you had a clearer idea of what the spell is, you might be able to use it.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm just gonna go over to here and Dispel Magic on Billy.
All right.
That's real Billy.
You're dispelling real Billy?
No,
Wait, I'm a
that's
little
some
confused. When I
random
dispelled
stranger.
the shapeshift, did I dispel Minka or Bad Minka?
Bad Minka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This bad Billy is over here.
Alright.
Bad Billy.
I'll just go over
No,
here.
that's just regular
She's a bad
Billy.
Billy. Yeah,
and
that is regular
dispel,
Billy right now.
Bad Cheshire.
You go
Dasher.
over
She took
and
your
you
knees and
are
not your
faced
body, right?
with, as you get over, just like in the miniature right there, the horse rears up and you can see this almost benighted version of Cheshire high on this horse. This is a triumphant paladin. And you go over and you cast Dispel Magic. Go ahead and make a check using your spellcasting ability.
And I can use Bardic for this, right?
I believe
It's
so.
an ability
so.
check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can never remember.
Does lightning strike twice?
Let's see.
maybe.
So 22 to 26.
As you touch this element of Cheshire, wait 1 second here. As you approach, you do take 10 points of force damage as the Infernal Mirror Cheshire's No Deviations kicks in. But as you use Dispel Magic, you touch them, and it is like they shatter and just melt back into the room. They are gone. You have dispelled this version of Cheshire.
From where I am, do I hear glass breaking?
What is your passive perception?
17?
But Ori,
I hear more glass.
once more you do, and it's a little louder this time.
Is it from that direction?
Same direction as before.
Oh,
It's
the
a-
same direction as before.
Yeah.
If it's a
Okay.
little louder, does a 22 catch it?
No, not
Damn.
yet.
I mean, I'm right up on it, a 17 doesn't, so...
Where are you right now, Cheshire? You're a little bit further away from the one that is cracking, but I would say from where you are, Cheshire, yes, you do hear that now.
Okay.
10 feet in front of you, from that kind of flat space of wall, you hear what sounds like almost like ice kind of thawing right when heat hits it. It is like a very faint cracking sound.
Okay.
That is your turn.
Yeah, I'm
That
done.
is...
Valis? Okay. Ori, what would you like to do?
So quick question.
Do you want to say anything?
Yes. But first, I have a question.
Yes.
Because the wording of fog cloud, it can be dispersed with a wind gust. Can I create a large enough wind gust by jumping with my
Up
cloak?
to 10 miles
It
an
would.
hour.
So like
We might be able to go that
10 miles an hour
fast.
isn't crazy. It would be a full action and a pretty substantial athletics check, and it's gonna look. This is like not part of what the bards will sing about, except for Cheshire. Cheshire's definitely gonna put into it.
He's like
Ori
the
the
with the
Flatfish.
Batman cage. He just takes his cloak and he's like, "Ah!"
But you could certainly try. It's not
Smoke away
outside
from
of
the
the
smoke
realm of
detector.
possibility. It would be very hard.
No, it's fine.
Certainly it will be heard across the realm.
But I can kind of make out the figures enough to move, and like I saw where Not Me went, right? The general direction of it when he attacked.
Probably not. You probably saw like the general direction the attack came from, but you didn't see them.
But I had hit them too.
Correct.
Okay.
You're just returning fire.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, then,
Like you, Matt, know that it hit, but
Yeah.
Ori does not.
I'm going to free action shout. Something keeps breaking when we kill them.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Very helpful.
Over in the corner, and then I'm going to move in the direction that I heard the cracking.
Okay, so you rush towards this corner, you move through the fog cloud, kind of stumbling across the tables, and you make your way over there. And Ori,
Which corner?
It's
are
over
like
this
16
corner,
corners in this
right?
no. So right in front of Cheshire, right where.
Oh, this corner.
Yeah,
Okay. Am I out of the fog here then?
you are just at the edge of the fog. When you kind of lean your head, almost tapping the stone, you come across like the little veil of it into this clear space. You can breathe again, and directly in front of you, you can see the stone is cracking, or the facade of stone is cracking. Where there was a door, there still is a door, but this sort of mirrored surface is covering it. And similar to the shapeshifters that you see, it has shifted to look like stone. That door is still there, and as you kill each of these individuals, it seems to be restoring that door to how it was before.
Okay, so we need to kill them to get through. It's not the other way around. We can't
you
kill
gonna say
them by
anything?
destroying that. We need to kill them to get through! You said, so this is like the actual door still, but there's like basically mirror version over it that's a stone wall.
Yeah.
Can I attack that?
You certainly can. Make an attack roll.
I walked through a tower.
Didn't
with
we
a
just
head
learn
with
that we
no
have to
name.
kill them?
Well, I'm testing something out because
okay.
I can't hit them from here anyway. So
Gotcha.
Guys, you guys need to pick up some sort of fiber arts to ruin a
Oh,
vibe
that's
of
not-
this table.
do I hit this
Leaving
door
cross-stitch.
with? I guess I would probably just be trying to like break it with the butt of the dagger, not like trying to shoot it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that would be kind of weird.
Yeah. Point blank shot right into the mirror.
Because it's more just to test if it
Yeah.
like cracks. But what am I using? The star. That's 17 to hit.
17 is a hit. Roll damage on that.
Okay.
Does he get his sneak attack?
The
door
did
expecting
lie
it?
to me.
You do get your sneak
Did
attack.
lie to me.
Lying.
The door is not lying to you. That
No, it's
requires-
standing.
That requires will.
Oh my god, Vincent.
I did say that the shadow figure, the mirror figures, by their existence, are lying to us.
It's true.
That's good numbers.
I hope this
Fuck
was
this
a good
door.
idea.
Fuck this door either way.
No, only Phallus can do that.
So that's 39
After dark
points of
content?
fuck
Vincent
this
made it
door.
happen.
It's true.
So as you crack this door with the heft of this, all of you in this room hear these grunts from these mirrored individuals as each of them takes 13 points of damage.
Nice. Then I'm gonna realize that that does something. And
Tell no one.
say, just come beat this door!
Ha! My favorite enemy!
I can make an offhand attack on the door with a bonus action, right?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna make an offhanded attack with my bonus action against
Okay.
the door.
Go for it. That is going to provoke a reaction, but I'll get to that in a second.
Oh, damn.
They're not lying.
Is it a magic reaction that the door is casting against me?
It is not. It is a reaction called counter move.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing it
I think
anyway.
that's still from you, though.
From me?
No.
Yeah, from within, in a way.
It's all.
Yes. Okay.
It's all one.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit the door. This
15
time.
is a hit.
Nice.
It's a
Okay.
door.
It is a door.
So roll
Didn't go
damage, not sneak
anywhere.
attack this time.
Hey, doors go places.
Not this one. That's 14 points of magical piercing, technically.
Okay. Again, you can feel this damage seep out into the individuals within this space.
Now counter move me.
Now, they are going to counter move you. As a reaction, they're going to move 10 feet without provoking attacks of opportunities. And all of them are going to take those 10 feet towards you, Ori, because that is not what they want. They're incapacitated, so they cannot.
Yes, everyone come to me. Yes, just as I
That is your turn, Ori.
That's it.
That brings us to...
Oh, can I physically be outside of the fog here, or am I still in it? Like, in this space?
You're
Just
still
as
in
a-
it, that space, yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if, like, there was enough space for me to actually get out of it.
No, but to start off, we'll start with Billy. Billy, as a bonus action, will use Twisted Fates.
Nah.
They...
Billy, why are you doing that? Stop it.
Oh. Not allowed to be by the door
are
anymore.
going to swap spaces with you.
Billy, why are you doing this to me?
Only Billy can answer.
That is a bonus action. Then, as an action, they are going to end Name Stealer on Billy. Billy, your name returns to you. You imagine this very easy target for a psychic glance no longer applies to this individual. And they're going to attempt,
She had to explain it to me. I was like, what is he trying to tell me?
they're going to attempt to steal your name, Cheshire. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
With pleasure.
Well, that would have been like.
I got a 15.
15 is a failure. They take your name, Cheshire, and until you regain this name, or until the end of their next turn, you have disadvantage on your rolls.
It's not really my name to begin with. So.
There you go. That brings us to Valis. For the shadow, or for the Infernal Mirror, Valis,
Incapacitated.
they're
They
incapacitated.
are also starting their turn in a moonbeam.
They are. How much damage is that?
So, they can still make a Constitution saving throw unless incapacitated prevents that. Which I don't think it does. I don't think it does. So I think it can still make their cons.
I'm going to make it a disadvantage, because I feel like that's fair. Which is still really good. That is going to be a 22.
That does make it. So they take half as much damage once this stops spinning. It was very dramatic. So that is 9 points of radiant damage halved.
9 points of radiant damage halves. All right. They're starting to look a little bit cracked up. You can see the glass that forms these small pieces of mosaics starting to crumble into smaller pieces themselves, but they are still up. Anything else, Minka?
That was them
Wait.
starting their turn, so
Right,
they
right.
can continue
Moonbeam.
on with it.
They're incapacitated, so that's them ending their turn. And
Hell
then that
yeah.
brings us to Infernal Mirror Ori. So they are going to, as a bonus action, use Crimson Cost.
Nah.
Oh no.
They are going to deal 15 points of necrotic damage to themselves to recharge Crimson Cataclysm.
You're a blood mage.
And then...
Blood for the blood god.
Oh, this is nice.
No.
No, it's not. It's not nice. It's the worst type of mage you can be in Dragon Age.
Billy, Valis, and Minka.
Yeah.
I need all of you
Yeah.
Oh, you're
to
making
please make a dexterity saving throw. As they reach deep into themselves, they withdraw more blood from their body. They grow even more pale. You can see parts of their skin flaking away to reveal mirror, and they explode this crimson cataclysm forward in a cone through all of you. Valis?
18.
18, and this is a magic effect, so you added your...
Yeah.
Okay, 18, that is a pizza.
25.
25, that is a success, and then Minka?
A failure.
A failure.
He
So,
went +5.
Even with plus. Oh wait, it's sorry. Is it against a magic attack?
yes.
If you get advantage because of my shield, it's worse.
Damn.
So I fail. I take full damage.
That is 34 points of fire damage and
It's still
the
half. because
40
you're
points
Valis as
of
well.
cold damage.
34 and how much cold
40.
damage?
40.
Yeah.
You're still in Valis.
Yeah,
It's still
so-
half. It's just not half again.
So you still take half.
Yeah, so that's 74 half.
Yep.
32. No.
37.
37.
This crimson cataclysm erupts, crackling across all of you, and as it penetrates into you with these little seams of blood, first it burns with fire, and then it freezes over, leaving these needles of blood in your skin. Yes.
Never mind. It's not
Yes.
a roll to hit.
No, it's not. That is all that they can do. That brings us to Billy. Real Billy.
Hi!
Oh, you're here.
I have my name again.
Got your name back. Who's the pink one over there, though?
I am still
You
concentrating.
know, it's the person who's always been with us, but we don't really remember her name much.
Is it? Sure.
So we...
Just Jeff.
The Crimson Cataclysm, is there a visual that goes off with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see them get visually paler, and then there's a spider webbing explosion of like little lines of blood that go through and around all of you.
Okay, so Billy saw like an emanation coming from a
Yes,
direction.
yes.
Great. So Billy is going to follow that emanation, and she is going to... let's do a green flame blade. So that's 24.
That is a hit.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I did not expect to do much fighting because I thought that thick Billy would be. He fed me down.
You do enough of a job for yourself with that.
Hey, hey now.
Damn.
Okay. So that's 8 points of fire damage. Ooh,
Only about half as effective as you would hope.
figures. 13 points of magical piercing, 2 of which get added to my AC with my defensive flourish, and 4 points of lightning.
Which does the full amount. Infernal Mirror Ori still up, but looking badly damaged now.
Sweet. And that will be that for Billy.
Okay, you pull,
Oh, she says, there's one right here!
you pull this blade up, you strike, there is the of fire and of lightning, and through that all of you briefly can see this individual, but that is your turn, Billy, and that brings us to the top of the round, to the real Cheshire, who has no name.
Jeff Sure.
Jeff Shirt. Whatever my name is.
Jeff Shirt.
Jeff Shirt.
Jeff Shirtley.
You know. Jeff Shirt in a red shirt. Poor Jeff.
I will drop Fog Cloud.
Okay.
His sidekick.
Shirt.
Oh, very
Jeff
obviously,
Lane.
one right here, yep.
Billy goes, there's one right here, and on the end of the here, the fog cloud just vanishes.
Oh! I
Yeah,
was
we all
right.
see it.
And
Now we're cooking with gas. I should have used Booming Blade.
you know,
You know, shoulda, woulda.
don't have a great.
People stop.
We're just gonna Mind Sliver fake Billy.
Okay.
That's an intelligence saving throw on my part.
For fake Billy,
For fake Billy.
Fake. Oh,
Cheshire.
Fake Billy, who is now real
6.
Cheshire somehow.
That's a failure.
Yeah, believe it or not, us Billy's not very intelligent.
Fake Billy is real Cheshire right now.
Shitty numbers. 9 points of psychic damage.
So does
that is
that
the
mean
full
that
amount that you'd expect.
She subtracts a d4 from the next
Cheshire
saving
is
throw.
Fake Billy?
You mind sliver this fake version of Billy who just lashed out at you. You can see for just a moment they reel with that strike, but then refocus, and the fog cloud now gone. The eyes fixate not on you, but on Ori. That is your turn, Cheshire.
Yep.
All right, that brings us to Minka.
Cool.
Minka,
Okay.
suddenly you are viscerally aware of your situation.
Nice.
Odds are a little better now.
The creature in front of me is currently very damaged, but still standing, correct? Okay. So, I'm just double checking. I believe
Yeah.
Moonbeam is only now on their proccing on their turn. Which I just want to double check. because
Start
I
of their
never
turn.
started their turn. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I can use the action to move it. Okay. Cool. So I will reach forward and cast Shock and Grasp upon this Gallus in front of me.
And wait, that's an attack roll, right?
That is an attack roll, correct? Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Okay, cool.
Are they still incapacitated?
They are still incapacitated.
Does that make it at advantage?
It does.
Oh, I guess
Oh.
it does,
It
yeah.
does if you crit.
I did not, but it was very
Thank you,
close.
Rules Fairy.
All right, so there's 3d8 of lightning damage. Which I'm just gonna roll on here just because it's. Okay, so it has 20 points of lightning damage
Nice.
to Fake Valis.
Lightning crackles through Fake Valis, and now Fake Valis matches Fake Ori in how damaged they are, both looking really rough. The exact same numerical amount rough, in fact.
Spread that damage.
I like that the counter us are also really good at spreading the damage.
I'll move to
That's
to
partially
triangulate
fine.
my
Yeah.
position here. And
I
so
noticed
that was
that.
my action. Bonus action I don't really have much to do with right now. So I will end my turn there.
Okay, you end your turn right there. That brings us to Phoebe.
All right. Fake Ori's got some pretty serious firepower, and he's almost down. So let's go ahead and cast Sorceress Burst at him.
Okay.
Are you a cop? No, you're not. 23.
23 is a hit.
And that's gonna be, let's do lightning damage just to keep it fun. 17 points of no, not 17, because in this spell, if you roll an 8 on a d8 for this spell, you can roll another d8 and add it to the damage. I rolled 2 8s.
Very nice.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and
Burst away.
We burst in.
it's 2 8s and a 1, and then it's 5 and 6. Okay. 28 points of lightning.
With 28 points of lightning damage, you fleeing this Sorcerer's Burst. Suddenly, this individual is visible. Billy is pointing right at it, and you fire this crackling arcane lightning bolt towards this individual, and it bursts them. For you, Billy, you are almost showered with these shards of mirror, but this mirror Ori is no more.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use...
Cheshire, right next to you, a seam is visible in the wall. You can now see glass cracking away and revealing the hallway beyond.
I am going to use 2 sorcery points to then cast Magic Missile as a bonus action at Fake Valis, and we're gonna do that. Yeah, we'll do it level 1. So that's gonna be. Where are my d4s? Here they are. 7 points of magic. Nope, sorry, 10 points of magic missile damage.
10 points of magical, and that's on
The Fake Valis.
Fake Valis.
He was the one who you said he was almost as rough
With
as.
10 points of damage, you shatter first Ori and then the fake version of Valis. One with one arm, the other with the other set of talons just outstretched, bursting this individual with the magic missiles. Anything else, Phoebe?
That is gonna be it for me.
Phenomenal.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna move that.
With Mirror Valis down,
That is where the room is.
you can see a large seam, almost a foot wide now in that wall. The doorway truly open. The sort of fused element of the knocker no longer even relevant as the space is now open beyond. You imagine that slaying this final infernal mirror will open the way for all of you. But that brings us to Valis.
I guess I'll just go.
Slay the final infernal mirror.
Let's see. Yeah, and I guess I will just go and attack. I want to attack I'll attack the guy.
Okay.
Fake Billy.
You attack the guy.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see. That's gonna be 11 magical slashing and then 12 radiant.
For a total of 26. Okay. They are still up, but as you strike into them, you can hear their skin crack.
Second attack.
Go for it.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
I'm done.
You pull back as you see they are badly damaged. You can see this door beyond, but there is still more work to do. That brings us to Ori.
I'm going to now able to see. Turn. I have they're right here, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to turn. I am going to steady aim and I am going to shoot at the final mirror creature that is also right in front of the door, so I'm kind of shooting at both.
So turn, take your shot.
And that's a 23 to hit.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that's a sneak attack. Does I have advantage from steady aim?
Yes, you do.
That's gonna be 12.
That's too hard.
That's too bad.
42
Damn.
points of magical piercing.
That's a
You
lot of magical
turn and
piercing.
you fire, and Ori, tell us how it happens.
Nice.
Turning towards the door and seeing the shot, I'm just gonna fire a shot that goes through both the witch fake Billy and the door and just shatters them both.
Okay. You turn, you fire, and in this moment, you have it perfectly lined up. Cheshire, where you are right next to this. You see this go straight by your face in slow motion before it hits this individual and shatters them into shards of glass that go into the door, which shatters in turn and just erupts into this hallway beyond, covered in wax, covered in candles that light the way, but you are all out of initiative. For what it's worth, behind you, no doorway reappears.
So have we not temporally, but spatially moved?
I don't think we know.
Probably
You-
both.
Look ahead of you in the space that you now occupy.
Technically, we're always temporally moving.
It's about 25 feet long. You can see this door at the end of it.
Are there books in this room?
No, this hallway that you are now in, 20 feet wide. There was books in the room that you just left, for sure.
Oh no,
haven't-
that's what I'm asking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, there was.
I don't think
What
we
were the
said-
books? Can I just? Oh, have we already left?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's-
Did we say we did?
Oh, sorry. You don't have to leave. Yeah, if you want to go back, you can definitely go back and take a look if you want.
So the door just shattered.
Yeah, we just shattered the door.
Yes,
feel
the
like
door
as
now
we're
lays
moseying
open. You don't need
in
to move
front-
forwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
just.
can see into
I
the
just.
next
There's some books I can just into the bag of holding and then review later.
So, Valis, you walk over. You're like, now is not the time for this. We need to focus. You take the bag of holding,
It's a first for us.
and before you make your dexterity saving throw,
Yep.
No.
because it is 10-10,
Yep.
though
It was a Vincent trap.
this is where we're going to end for the evening. But Valis, as you swipe the books, the first level of books in, you see this glyph of warding glow brighter.
Oh.
Thank you for joining us.
I know that there's
for
some
this
nerd
session
in that group
of
who likes
Adventures in
books.
Alberon. I actually was really hoping you guys would bump into them during combat and set it off that way. There's actually this whole fight was really based around Minka the Malicious, and because she deals most of the damage and she has a lot of moving effects, and so
And Glyph of Warden.
yeah. Or it was a glass cannon, but really like the tank was Minka, and that would have made this combat way tougher. So taking them out, good instincts. We will be back next week. It is pretty wild out there, so please stay safe. If you cannot wait for a whole week, you can go over to YouTube. You can see this session when it re-airs on Sunday. You could see our Starfinder session when it re-airs on Sunday. You could see about 550 other sessions over on YouTube, and that will take you, if you start watching now and don't sleep and don't use the restroom, approximately, I believe, 5.5 weeks to watch.
Watch on your phone. You could take us into the restroom.
There you go.
Or
Yeah.
That's
spread
weird,
it out
but
over
you
the
could do it.
entire
And then
new
just
year.
plug in like in the Matrix when you sleep.
One a day, maybe.
Please stay safe, and remember, take Cara into the bathroom. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.